does give you an indication that Tomlin may want to take a year off and show up on TV. And that doesn't mean that he's now one step further away from having to be a coach that requires compensation in order to hire. So there's that. Keep that in your mind's eye, that it does mean that Tomlin, if you want to hire him and if he wants to work for you, you have to go to the Steelers and say, what do you want? Keep that in your mind's eye. But in the meantime, it's still just jarring to talk about it, that after 19 years, Mike Tomlin's no longer the head coach in Pittsburgh. In the same way, it was jarring to hear that John Harbaugh is no longer the coach in Baltimore, which is something we found out a week ago today. So that game goes down on Sunday night, 2 Sundays ago, and Harbaugh gets fired the following Tuesday. And then the following Monday night, the Steelers lose 30-6, getting wiped out. Tomlin, the next morning, says, I don't think I want to do this anymore here. And 1 week later, we're stunned again. And in terms of the way it feels to hear the news that Tomlin's out, the guy who is the one who made the decision about John Harbaugh wound up being in the shoes of the rest of everybody else when he heard during his press conference, which Steve Bisciotti rarely does. I think it was his first time meeting with the media in about 4 years in Baltimore. He was informed during the press conference that Mike Tomlin has stepped down as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mike Tomlin stepped down at Pittsburgh?
He did? Is it official?
That's what I keep hearing. So, is he a candidate here?
Holy shit, Mike, wouldn't that be awesome?
I love this guy.
Only if John takes the Pittsburgh job. Wow, wouldn't that be interesting? I don't know, that thing last week maybe disqualified him for my opening after our kicker missed a kick to let them advance. Good for Mike.
I love Steve Bisciotti.
So funny.
That's funny.
He's one of my favorite owners in any sport. God, I mean, that's a human reaction.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, yes. Oh, wow.
Man.
Wow. Crazy. By the way, I threw that out there in Overreaction Monday on a Tuesday, long before we found out that Mike Tomlin was gone. And by that, I mean only 5 minutes.
Yeah, minutes. Yeah.
Things are just changing. It's nuts.
Jeez.
So, again, it will require you to give something to the Steelers, and it would be interesting to find out what the Steelers value their willingness to just let Tomlin walk.
Guess depends who's asking.
You damn right sure that it does.
Oh, Ravens? First-round pick.
Have you Cleveland?
First-round pick.
Yeah. Atlanta?
Yeah.
Maybe different because it's a different conference?
Yeah, maybe.
Who would be willing to... First of all, you got to kick a tire on Tomlin, then you got to kick a tire on the Steelers before you make any rash move with your own head coach because you want Tomlin in there so badly. Obviously, that's something we're going to be talking about all throughout Wednesday's edition of the Rich Eisen Show. Kurt Warner's on that program. Oh, my goodness. Who knows what's going to happen next? This league, man. This league. We'll chat again on Wednesday. Who knows what's going to happen between now and then, too.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
Get the Pirate Radio mobile app today and enter a whole new dimension. Be the first to get all the latest news, programming, podcast, and special guest appearances. Listen live to Pirate Radio 927 FM on weekdays, game days, online, anywhere, anytime. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download today at your Apple Play or Google Store. Pirate Radio. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned. Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814 Solid Foundation.
UBE and PirateWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
Greenville Motor Company celebrating 40 years serving the automotive needs of Greenville and Eastern Carolina. Here is Greenville Motor Company's Brian Cook.
We have complimentary multi-point inspections included in every visit. Comfortable waiting room area, free Wi-Fi, refreshments, and TV while you wait. Shop on our website, apply, and schedule from the comfort of your home.
Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Go to driveherenow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
Big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
Big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
Big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett.
Hey-o.
And we got left side. Strong side.
Y'all are intimidating guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
Gun. First down, ECU. Spinning free. Still on his feet. Marlon Gunn Jr. He's gone. How about them Pirates, baby?
You already know, my guy.
Pirate pride, baby. Pirate pride. ECU. 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 ECU.
From the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome into a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Carolina Caliber and Flatlands Jessup. And you can find us on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. Give us a like, a subscribe, and what is on your mind. Join the Chili Water Chat Gang here on a Tuesday as we are talking a lot of football with a lot of guests on today's show. Coming up, we got the Mully man, Mike Mullis, joining us here. Hour number one, we'll talk football, a little baseball with Mully as well. Also, Mike Wright. You wanted more Mike Wright, you'll get more Mike Wright. We'll have Mike Wright coming up at the end of hour number one. Also, Brian Bailey joins us coming up at 4 o'clock. Jennings Hall, former Pirate volleyballer, in the 4 o'clock hour as well. 5 o'clock hour, a name from the past, Paul Troth, former Pirate quarterback. We remember him as a highly touted quarterback, and it never worked out here at ECU, but he is now going to have his hands kind of on ECU football again because he has trained the newest Pirate quarterback who will be coming in via the transfer portal. So we'll tell you all about that and talk about some of Mike Wright, Paul Troth's days here as a quarterback, not Mike Wright's days, Paul Troth and his time here at ECU. Talked to him earlier today. It's an awesome interview. Pirate fans will enjoy it. So check that out coming up at 5 o'clock. And B-Dub, Brass Williams, former Pirate tight end, will join us coming up in hour three as well. So we got a packed show. We got a packed studio too. A lot of eyeballs just looking at me, just looking through me. Shirley Rhodes is here. We've got intern Zach. We've got intern Avery and a couple of newcomers, intern James and intern Tyson, on their first days here at Pirate Radio. So if we have time, we'll get to know the new faces around here. Let me welcome in Jarrett Watkins. What's up, J Boone?
Hey, how we doing, Clip?
Doing great. And the Mully man is here. What's up, Mully?
Hey, bud. I will say the standard for hiring interns has certainly evolved over the years here at Pirate Radio.
In what way?
Just if you know, you know.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
I know what you mean.
But it has certainly been I would say it's been more of a trend from a forward-facing sales intern to a less forward-facing, more technical attributed
What a
intern.
way to say.
Yeah, I mean, we can leave it right there.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
All right. Fair enough.
Right.
We are now asking our interns to do quite a bit here and actually work. So
you know what? And the nice part is my tradition continues of insulting them the first day.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll continue to stand by that. And the thing is, they don't even know that it was necessarily an insult. Not sure that it was really an insult. It was just a statement of evolution.
Now our interns are productive.
I was about to ask, I don't remember you insulting me, but then you said probably didn't know it was an insult.
Yeah, well, you're a pretty sharp guy. You'd have picked up on it. No, J-Bone, it's different with you, though. I think, I don't know, you never came across as the intern. And maybe it was because you were kind of by yourself back there. I mean, you Shirley or whatever, but it was, you were an efficient, effective part of the team fairly quickly.
Nice. Good to get some praise early in the show.
Mike Mullis, a man of many words, joining us here, hour one, Pirate Radio Live. Mully, where to begin? So
I know where we're going to begin. Just go right to it. The meltdown.
No.
Okay.
We don't have to start.
Can we go ease into it?
Well, do we have any ECU news?
No.
All right, well, let's talk Packers.
Chaston did it to North Texas.
Oh, yeah. I said Friday, lateral move or downgrade, and I guess he went lateral. I don't know. I don't think he's going to start.
You know what's good for him, though? He's closer to home.
Yeah, great for him. Texas kid.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I say what's the point, but I don't care. These guys have their own reasons to transfer. Do not care.
That's right.
Out of sight, out of mind. I do want to know more about Mitch Griffiths. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around that name. I've never heard Griffiths, so that's a new one to me. Mitch Griffiths, and we'll learn about him when Paul Troth joins us. Saw in the Chili Water Chat Gang, Pirate fan said, Paul Troth, wow, that's a blast from the past. And Mully, we talk about this with Paul coming up in the final hour of the show. You'll hear it. It's on YouTube now. But when I think of Paul Troth, I think of a highly touted guy coming in that did not work out here at ECU at all.
That's right. And even as I saw that he was going to be on the show, I was trying to have a memory of Paul Troth other than the name and the, like you said, the reputation coming in. And that's really where it starts and stops for me. Like I don't even remember any, from a playing standpoint, I don't remember anything. I don't know there was much to remember.
For younger folks, maybe a little Mason Garcia-esque, where you get a highly touted quarterback that just never pans out. Troth talked about some of the reasons for his struggles and his time at ECU and how he still looks back on it fondly, and it's a great story. So,
and I can tell you this from a coaching standpoint, guys like that go through something that come in with all the accolades and have had, obviously, to get the accolades, you've had success.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes guys that have that success early are hard to coach. They don't necessarily know why they do what they do to have the success that they have. Once they are humbled, kind of come back to earth, that can make, a pathway to being a great trainer. And they have a story to tell, right? And part of teaching or coaching is having some relatability and being able to teach from your experiences. So clearly he has made the best of what was otherwise not great college career.
And for him, like, he that was almost the first chapter of his football book instead of the last chapter. You've coached and been around enough guys, Mully, where either guys get burnt out or they don't make it at the next level and the career kind of ends. And for some of them, that's okay. They move on in life. Others kind of have regrets about their athletic career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it happens a lot. I mean, I think all of us, anybody that's ever played anything, and we joke, Clip, about your exploits as a little league or whatever, but we all, as we get older, we look back on times and go, man, might have been cool to do a little bit more, maybe put a little bit more into it, and so it is very rare a person wraps their career up and looks back and says, man, I 100% got everything out of it.
Chili Water Chat Gang, loud and proud here on a Tuesday. Chili Water, pure ice-cold refreshment from the Black Creek Aquifer. Can to protect the water we all love. Chili Water, the good water in your hand. Order 12 packs, chiliwater.com. Find it at a store near you. Let's check in with the folks real quick. Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry. Count the bell. He says, we are the Chili Water Chat Gang, and he says it's the dawn of a new era in Pittsburgh. New Steeler coaches are like electing a new pope, fourth coach since 1969. So the Steelers have had 3 head coaches in my lifetime, I guess 2 in the intern's lifetime, because they were not around for Chuck Noll, I would imagine. So that's crazy. Jerry says hiring their 4th head coach since 1969. The Raiders have had 4 head coaches since last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sorry. The Commanders are no different. I just used it.
But I mean, when Mike Tomlin resigned, stepped down, whatever, I just thought of the Vince Carter gif where he's like, thank God, finally. Like, it's about damn time. Golly,
I guess. I mean, I like having a winning record. I
the
would
standard
think
in Pittsburgh should be more than just a winning record and getting blown out in the wild card. Like, they should be winning championships regularly.
Why? They're in the NFL. Every team's designed to be even.
And how much of that is Tomlin? And how about, when's the roster ever really been like, okay, this is the one? This year they were grasping at straws with dudes that got out of the nursing home, hoping that was going to be the difference.
Yeah, but I mean, I put a lot of that on Tomlin, the roster construction. I don't know how much authority Omar Khan in his 3rd or 4th year has over Mike Tomlin, who is held in such high regard in that.
I can't imagine that Mike Tomlin was like, you know what, let's go after these old dudes and see if we can ring the. Now, if you're filling the spot at quarterback, I get that.
They have whiffed a long time since Big Ben, obviously.
Yeah. And I don't know, I would think Tomlin's a better talent evaluator than that. I don't know. I don't know enough about the inner workings of their organization and who actually is making those calls, but Tomlin just doesn't come across to me as a guy that's like, although he is kind of the epitome of mediocrity from a record standpoint, but would settle for players if he thought he could make an upgrade, if he had the financial wherewithal or the backing to say, hey, let's go after a bigger ticket guy. I don't know.
And I mean, the roster is one thing, but like the coaching staff is, I can't remember one great hire he's had on that staff. And there's no branches on the coaching tree outside of Brian Flores, who was successful before he was on Tomlin's staff.
All right. J-Bone is a Tomlin hater.
Man, I'm not a hater. I'm a critic. I'm intelligent. I analyze these situations.
Wow.
And say,
You're intelligent?
This guy is not good.
Wait, did
man.
you just say I'm intelligent?
Yeah. I cannot wait for the reaction when Tomlin is named the Raiders.
It's going to happen. I already told him.
I cannot wait.
And I will hate it. I try to talk myself into everything. I can't talk myself into that one.
You know what would suck? Having a winning season, Jared.
And
that
also,
would really suck.
like the Raiders doing what the Steelers have done the last 10 years is kind of different. Like, we need that. The Steelers need, like, playoff wins, not getting blown out in the wild card.
Right, you need that.
Well, first you need to get to the playoffs. Let's start with you need to at least have a 500 record.
That's another, yeah.
Steve says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Jamie says, hey, now.
Hey, now.
PJ says, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Let's see. Anything else? Kenny Curlings did a deep dive into the potential quarterback that maybe is coming in after they finish playing. Love what I saw.
All right.
So there is a rumor.
There's the tease right there if there's ever been one.
That the Pirates may be getting another quarterback that is still playing football, or at least on a team that is still playing college football. Kenny says, J-Bone, you would love all that for the Raiders. Just saying.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about the Raiders. Like, I'm talking about the Steelers and Mike Tomlin.
Okay.
Well, Clip and I are talking about the Raiders and Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, and the
That's
Raiders
just
need
a
everything.
match
They
made
need
in
everything.
heaven.
They need a new owner. They need everything.
If you pick a coach not named Harbaugh to coach the Raiders, who are you picking?
Well, I want Clint Kubiak because I want to go young, offensive, innovative.
Let me pull a Mike Dicker real quick.
John Gruden.
No.
But when he was there.
Jay Gruden?
Yeah, like early. Yeah.
I mean, Lane Kiffin. We've seen the Raiders have success with that recipe.
And let's pull a Mike Dick and say, what do you care? Why do you care about the Steelers fans and organization? Why are you coming at it from that perspective?
Because I like the NFL as a whole.
You like are you a Shield guy?
I'm a Shield
You protect
guy.
the Shield?
He is a Shield guy.
All right. Fair enough. Mully is not a Jordan Love or Packers guy, even though he is a Packers fan. Mully, you saw the writing on the wall, I think, before anyone.
I mean, out of the gate, we beat Detroit, looked great, everything was good.
Beat the NFC Championship losers, Washington Commanders, week 2.
Right, and I'm going, but I still felt then we're a first-round exit playoff team. And then, I mean, literally, you cannot stumble into the playoffs any more than the Packers did. They lost their last 4. That is hard. You have the Bears beat 3 times and manage 1 win.
Yeah.
And look, Caleb Williams, I mean, that dude, he's not very good.
I almost want to say, Mully, and you're not going to agree, but like that was more about the Bears having a 2025-26 horseshoe up their rear than it was the Packers.
Maybe
they have done that crap all year.
But again, we talked about it before the show. That last play by Jordan Love just summed up the whole season. You drop the snap, 3-man pass rush. He's got all the time in the world and literally throws a dart. Like he pushes the football to the safety of the Bears.
Hits them in the chest.
Sliding across there's not a Packer jersey anywhere in sight. And I'm going to tell you, listen, I sent you a rant of a text, you and Chandler, and I may have been a little bit ugly. And I tried to literally like simmer down because I didn't send it to you till noon the next day.
That is true.
And so I was like, all right, I'm not going to. I understand these guys wearing the Guardian hats, like on their helmets. I get that. But I can't look at another receiver look like a cast member from Spaceballs and not be able to catch the damn football.
And he got a concussion this year. Like, what's the point of wearing the thing if you're gonna get a concussion?
I don't understand how the Guardian cap stops your head from snapping back.
Right now, all we know is it stops you from fielding an onside kick.
Yeah.
Right.
and it stops you
makes you look like an idiot.
From catching passes.
It literally looks like you're going to tip over wearing one of those things. And I don't know, man. That crowd, Jordan Love is Dak Prescott. I saw a meme where like the Scooby-Doo deal and they were unzipping,
the mask off.
and it was Dak Prescott. That is so true. He is overpaid. He is an absolute epitome of a front runner. When it's going good, he's all about it. When it's not going his way, he's checked. slam it.
I think we learned a lot about Justin Herbert and Jordan Love this weekend. They are just Dak Prescott. And that is no shade towards Dak Prescott. He's a top 15 quarterback in this league. But I think Jordan Love and Justin Herbert's success gets a little overblown.
Well, and look, we've said this for as long as we've been doing this show. There is a tremendous shortage in NFL quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at it at the college game where they're giving the kid the $6.5 million to go to the guy from Alabama who I didn't think was very good. $6.5 million has been offered by Miami.
He's pretty good. Now we're gonna have to do this again, like we did with Arch Manning last year. I like Ty Simpson. He's an elite quarterback.
He's better than Arch Manning. If Arch Manning couldn't run, Arch Manning would be. We wouldn't even be talking. He would not have played.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
So I mean, but it's a trickle down effect, right? Let's overpay because there's not enough. It is the epitome of supply and demand.
Yeah.
And so when you're talking about Dak Prescott being a top 15 guy,
well, yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he is. Unfortunately, because there's just not enough of the top 5 guys out there to lengthen that number.
And once you get these guys off their rookie deal, unless they are top 3 or 4, your championship window is closed. It's sealed shut.
That's correct.
Well, the Panthers, we need to take a break because we got one more segment with Mully, then we got to get to Mike Wright. Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go with the Mully man. Want to try to get a little. Is there any ECU baseball to discuss?
Oh man, it's still early. Started team practice yesterday.
Yeah,
and,
got media day next Monday.
Yep.
Looking forward to that. More with Mully when we return after this. Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $9.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $9.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
Transform your home and make a fresh start in 2026 from Bostic Sugg Furniture. Right now, during our New Year New Comfort event, save up to 70% off clearance furniture store-wide. We're clearing out a wide selection of Lazy Boy, Bassett, Maven, and Kincaid, all at incredible clearance savings up to 70% off. Enjoy healthful sleep with a free motion base upgrade with mattress purchase during the New Year New Comfort event, going on now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Before anyone walks
person to your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Big news from the Rick House. The Rick House has a brand new menu that you're absolutely going to love. New on the menu are creamy garlic parm chicken pasta, crab cakes, and our new porterhouse, half filet, half strip, tender and juicy, and grilled to perfection. The Rick House is the area's bourbon authority, featuring Willet, Jefferson Tropics, and the Frank Sinatra Select by Jack Daniels. The new menu features new, lower prices. The Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The NFL's number one insider, Jay Glazer, is coming to Greenville for the 2026 Leadership Luncheon on March 22nd and 23rd. Jay was inducted into the TV Hall of Fame in 2018 for his work on Fox Sports' award-winning NFL pregame show, Fox NFL Sunday. And in January of 2022, he released the book Unbreakable, How I Turned My Depression and Anxiety into Motivation, and you can too. With his book and his voice, Jay became a voice for many struggling with mental health issues. For more information about attending this awesome event, contact Mark at pirateradio1250.com or give us a call at the radio station. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, mark your calendars for Customer Appreciation Day at The Buck, because you are what makes The Buck the best in town. On Saturday, January 17th, that is this Saturday. Thank you, The Right Way, delicious food, ice cold drinks, huge raffles all afternoon long, food catered by OTs. Don't leave early. Giveaways kick off at 5 p.m. with multiple winners. They're giving away a 65-inch TV, a Bud Light reclining chair, 4 $25 OTs gift cards, plus a pile of merch and swag from the reps. So come on out, eat, drink, win big. The Buccaneer Music Hall. Show some love to the folks who keep the buck rolling. Had a fun night, sports trivia last night, good crowd, and we'll be out there next Monday night as well for the national championship. Mully, can anybody, and I guess can Miami, stop this wagon that is Indiana?
I don't see it. Indiana, man, they're total. And what's so funny to me, man, is all the people that are coming out hating Indiana now. Like going, oh, they're old, all they're doing. Come on, man. Everybody's old. Like, I saw something. I was like, this can't be right. It was a guy going on about the Indiana having the oldest roster in NCAA football. It's not even close. Their average age was like 22.8 years, and there were schools that were 24 years. So, I mean, jeez. But it's, everybody loves a Cinderella story until all of a sudden you're not Cinderella anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it's I don't know.
Well, I love the come up story, but also like to see him
but
go back down.
How can you hate on?
I don't know. I haven't heard this hate you're speaking of.
I don't understand. Like, Miami fans, I've seen them go like, oh, this receiver played with Trevor Lawrence. It's like your quarterback's Carson Beck. Like,
right.
What are you talking?
Exactly
what are you complaining about?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, there's been a fair amount of it out there, Clip, and that's. Again, people just take a shot. They can't stand the fact that Indiana, and listen, I get it. I've made the comment. It's hard to see those helmets be that good.
Yeah, it is.
Like, but they are. But the people are coming out and try. I think at the end of the day, it's human nature. Like, is this AI or not? Is that you can't enjoy the image for what it is, right? You got to figure out, is this real or not? And I think that's a lot of what people are going through, trying to find a reason that the success that Indiana is having is not real. No, Indiana is proof positive that the portal can turn your program around in the blink of an eye.
And I think this is cool, and I think that I like it. But hearing all the James Madison guys that are on the roster, like, it sucks that you got to take all these guys from a smaller school to add them to a Big Ten school and win a potential national championship. But I do like that, a bunch of these guys came with Signetti from James Madison to go win a title.
And what doesn't suck for them is they're playing for the national championship at the Division I level, at the highest level available. They are playing in that game Monday. So, I mean, good for them. I mean, if I heard the coach from Nevada speak on again, sometime the football coach from Nevada, and he literally was saying, hey, if you want to come here and develop, we got guys going. And he's usually
go to Oregon, right?
Yeah, go to Oregon. We had a guy go to West Virginia and get a bag. We had this guy go here and get a bag. And it's, and he's like, it's a badge of honor, right? He's saying, hey, come here.
Yeah.
I was wondering when somebody was going to come out and say that.
And that's happened in baseball. That's already, people in baseball are recruiting on the basis of, hey, come in here. If you blow up, we'll help you go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right? But come in here and play. And it's good for everybody. Right? I mean, and one that comes top of my mind, UNC Greensboro, Seth Manis and that staff there has taken that stance of, hey, if you come in here and blow up and you want to go to East Carolina, for example, I believe Seth Manis has enough credibility at East Carolina. He can pick up the phone and make a call. And if it is your desire, and maybe it's always, there's several kids from the Greenville area that are at UNC Greensboro playing baseball. They clearly, most likely, grew up wanting to be a Pirate.
Yeah.
Weren't quite ready. So what you've got to do if you're Nevada or if you're UNC Greensboro, you develop them, you make them love you, you hope you keep them for 4, but if you don't, it is doing nothing but promoting your reputation as a great development stop, almost as every junior college in the world tries to be.
And Mully, I think I said this off air to you, and we'll bring it on air. I don't follow it close. And I usually don't say this. I kind of just wait until it happens. But I think East Carolina's done a good job this year of filling gaps from the transfer portal, especially on the offensive line. I was very concerned about that. And they've added some guys that at a smaller level were all conference, all American FCS type guys. So, Blake Harrell, if he can keep winning, we're going to lose guys, but at the same time, we become more attractive for guys in the portal.
That's right. You backfill, you address need, and it gives you a chance to awkwardly have sustainability. It seems weird that it's a sustainable. Is it or is it not a sustainable model? Number one, we don't know, and we won't know for a period of time. Right? It's got to have some water under the bridge. But I mean, he has done what seems to be. Again, we're looking at guys that we've not seen them play at this level yet, but they've been extremely successful where they've come from. And again, when we look around the landscape of college baseball, it is very common now. Carolina last year, Carolina had their corner guys were both like, one was a D2, one was a D3 All-American. They go to Carolina. Yeah, there is a process of catching up with the speed of the game, but 10, 15 games in, they look like they grew up there. So, is it unfortunate? I guess so, but having recruited at the lower levels of college sports, or unfair to say the lower levels, but not at the Division I level, you would tell kids, I know you didn't grow up wanting to be a Mount Olive College Trojan at the time, and now University of Mount Olive. But we would this isn't what you dreamt of, but what you did dream of, there's still a path there from here. And at that time, it was to professional baseball.
Mully, I'm going to give you a homework assignment. You have 2 minutes to complete it. Name a guy from last year's ECU baseball roster that was not a star that could be one this year.
Alex Boucher.
All right, you already have your answer. At what position?
Hitter.
Okay.
It's just the approach is so different. I had a chance to tell him, man, it looks totally different. And he is a great guy. He is where he wants to be. We've talked about that before. But I think he's got a chance to be a difference maker. And he might be that bad off the bench. You could see him in the DH spot. You could see him at first base. You could see him on the mound. I mean, the dude is doing everything he can to be part of.
The fact he's still here says a lot to me because he took a lot of crap last year and made a lot of errors last year.
And nobody knows it more than he does.
Yeah.
Right? So it speaks volumes that this is where he wants to be. And in my opinion, he's got a chance to be impactful. I don't know if it's day one.
Right.
I don't know when it'll be. but I feel more than confident that he's going to contribute, and his swan song will be Disney worthy.
That'd be a cool story.
It'd be awesome.
And I agree. I mean, just the fact that he's here, it says a lot, and that's cool heading into 2026.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be pitcher, but Ethan Young was a pitcher last year. Who could be that guy where, like, fans don't know him and he just hits the ground running?
I think that question is still out there, and I don't know that I even have the answer. That the pitching staff is one of those things. There's so many of them, right?
Yeah.
So you go out and watch fall, and you're like, well, this guy's pretty good, and this guy, that guy looks the part, or whatever. I will tell you from a positive standpoint as it relates to pitching. I know we got to go. I did see Antolik and Towers throwing yesterday,
Nice.
so
Good news.
that's a huge positive and could be a big part of the story of this team. But I will tell you, man, and I'll say this: when we get into it as we get closer. I've said it before. I like the roster. I think, it may be 15, 18, 20 games before they settle in, but there's a lot of parts, a lot of interchangeability, which makes it tough to find rhythm in baseball as a player. But Cliff's going to make sure they're ready. That's a mentality thing. Be ready when you get your opportunity and make the most of it.
Crazy that we have the same questions about Towers and Antolik this year at Media Day than we did last year, although the answer from Cliff Godwin hopefully is different this year, that we're going to be able to see those guys.
And they, when I say they were throwing, they were doing just that. I did not see them on the mound.
Right.
I don't know exactly where they're at, but to see them dressed and participating just from that standpoint is a positive, especially when you know how excited the staff was about those two guys last year. And then it really allows you to do as a coach what is in the best interest of the program with Norby. And I think that is the biggest part. If listen, if he goes Friday night, great. But, dude, if he can come in and close, 2 games a weekend, that puts you in a position where you're playing 7 or 8 innings instead of all 9 when you can turn it over to an arm like that who could come in and literally shut things down. And so, I mean, I'm excited about it, man. We're a month away. I mean, it's getting really, really close until we see Xavier roll in here and face the Pirates on February 13th.
And that little 3 to 5 minutes got me fired up to talk baseball with Mully in 2026. Mully, we'll talk to you next week.
Yep.
See you at Media Day Monday.
Yeah,
probably.
I plan to be there.
We'll see you there.
Plan to be there.
All right, we'll take a break, come back. Mike Wright joins us when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Back with you after this.
Avast Pirates, it's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. 2026 has set sail and a new year means new gear. Take advantage of our end-of-year markdowns. You'll find major deals all throughout the store through the month of January. And don't forget, January means out with the old and in with the new. Loyal and bold, we'll buy your guns and gold. Start your year smart by trading treasures with us. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
There's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Fat Wraps have officially returned to Wings Over Greenville for a limited time only. And to celebrate, Wings Over is giving fans an exclusive deal starting now through February 1st. Use promo code FATWRAP25 to get 25% off your first Fat Wrap. Make sure to download the Wings Over app and join the Frequent Flyer Club, where you can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And if you're a first-time user, get free tenders just for signing up. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and rentafishtank.com.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
This is Rajay Harris, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for a great meal in the heart of downtown Greenville? Come on down to 5th Street Hardware and Tap Room. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a fresh seafood basket, or a tasty sandwich or wrap, they've got something for everyone. Grab a bite with friends, relax on the patio, and enjoy the cozy, welcoming atmosphere. There's the next time you're in downtown Greenville, make it a point to visit 5th Street Hardware right next to the State Theater in downtown Greenville. Great food, great company. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Braun.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Still to come, Brian Bailey, Jennings Hall in Hour 2. Paul Troth, Bryce Williams, Hour 3. Right now, you will hear my chat with Mike Wright as we caught back up with the former Pirate utility man. And here's that conversation.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, the fans needed more Mike Wright. So we got him back for another week here on Pirate Radio Live. Mike, how you doing, man?
Been doing good. Been keeping up with the team and saw we got a whole bunch of wave of new recruits and stuff like that. So ECU wise, man, I'm kind of fired up and excited about seeing that stuff all on Twitter. But personally, I mean, I feel good. Excited.
Are you familiar with any of the names, Mike? You know any of the guys you've seen that are coming to ECU?
Yeah. So our new quarterback, Mitch. So when I was at Vandy, we actually game planned for Mitch. I remember this week. Don't know him personally, but I remember when he was at Wake, he was pretty electric, especially when he had to fill in for Sam Hartman when he was hurt for a couple of games, and he got Wake Forest on a really, really hot start. I remember him when we were at Vandy. The kid from UCF, he's an Atlanta guy. I want to say I saw the both North Texas guys playing their bowl game too. So not personally familiar, but have seen a lot of these guys play throughout the year. So that's why I'm like, holy crap! Like we just reloaded really, really well here, and the portal season still not done too. So it's exciting.
It remains to be seen, obviously, Mike, but I was very impressed with what ECU was able to do O-line wise. That's always been a struggle for ECU, and now in this era, the top guys are still going to go Big Ten, SEC. But to lose Poku and McCrimmon and to replace those guys with what we were able to do, I think that's a major plus. As far as, Mike, your levels of football from, Vandy, Mississippi State to ECU, like, is O-line maybe the biggest difference roster to roster?
I think just the size of the O-line is probably different, and that's just from the 5 to 6 guys that you have rotating are usually, like, I want to say, like, our O-line this past year is right there with both conferences. It's when you start getting to the depth pieces and stuff,
right,
where the entire O-line room looks like that. However, our ECU O-line the past kind of 2 years and even reloaded now, size-wise we're as close as we've ever been. But I would probably say the biggest difference is not just necessarily with the O-line. It's probably more D-line than it is O-line.
Okay. Yeah.
Those D linemen, like, they'll be, coming off the edge, 6'5". However, they're running 4 or 5s in the 40-yard dash. That's probably the biggest difference. Those guys just being more twitched up. But we're right there, and we are truly right there. So that's why I'm, like, pretty fired up and excited about it.
Had some spots to fill at the skill positions as well, and East Carolina brought in some receivers to join Brock. And let me ask you about Pettaway. We were excited, I guess mostly because we see the Oklahoma attached to his name. We're like, well, man, this guy. And then he comes in and plays right away against NC State and, didn't do much stats-wise and seemed to kind of get lost in the season as far as just getting touches. So, he's still on the roster for now. I guess he's a go for next year as of right now. But if so, like, what kind of guy can he be for this team if everything clicks?
Yeah, one, I think going to the first part, it's easy there's only one football, and when things are clicking and flowing on offense, it's hard just to insert guys and pieces, and it doesn't mean that they can't play. It doesn't mean that they're electric. It just means whatever's kind of flowing right now. It's tempting to add guys in there, but it's also like, all right, if it's working, let's just let this clock keep ticking. But with Quez, probably faster and more twitched up than advertised. I mean, he is a guy that is he can squat with our D linemen. Most likely has the highest vertical on the team. He is one of the fastest guys on this current roster that they have right now. And it's a guy that, even though stat-wise he didn't blow anybody out or even get as much playing time as I'm assuming that he would want to in his first year, he got better as the season went along. So, like, I'm really for him to kind of put it all together, a real chance at another offseason with a new offensive coordinator. It's going to be hard for that new OC not to fall in love with Pettaway.
Well, Mike, you mentioned there's only one ball. That is true, and you have raved about your time at ECU and everything on the field, off the field. But and you played multiple positions, and we got to see you. But we kind of wanted to see more. Like, how selfish are you to say, hey, I wish I'd have got a few more looks at quarterback, at running back, at receiver. You want the ball just like anybody else. So do you kind of look back and say, man, I should have got in, or I wish I would have got in a little more?
Yeah, I think as a competitor, there's a difference between want and need. So you always want the ball.
Yeah.
You always want to be out there playing. But the second you start getting into this need mentality, then it's like, all right, you're not trusting the coaching staff, or you're not trusting the players who are getting the ball. Because then if you're on the sideline, man, I should have been out there, or I need to be playing. That's the first sign of saying you don't trust the guy who has the ball, and you don't trust the guy who's playing, who's calling the plays. So if you're a true team guy, you're a true team football player, you always live in this want world. You don't live in a need world. So when I look back, like, I don't ever say, man, I should have gotten the ball in this play, or I should have been out there on receiver, because I never really had that mentality. That's why I was so juiced up when I was out there playing, because I'm like, all right, now it's my time to go. So let me do what I can with the ball or out there at corner. So I never really had that mentality. That's kind of like the message that I kind of shared to the younger guys on the team, because it's really easy to get in that instant gratification mindset. So.
And look, you're a quarterback. You're used to touching the ball every play. So is that something you had to learn and mature and get old, pick it up when you get older, or did you feel that way as a freshman, as a growing up playing football?
It was definitely a learning curve.
Yeah.
Because here I am saying it now, and like I believe that now. But when you're actually tested and it's time for you to move positions, then it's like, oh, wait, I just went a whole practice and I only caught one football. Right. Whereas when you're playing quarterback, it doesn't matter if you're the starter, the backup, like you're throwing the ball, you're seeing throws being caught, and like you're constantly having the football in your hands. So it was a learning curve, never like mad, just different. Like this is different. It's like if you want to play football, you don't really care what it looks like. It's just about you just reteaching yourself a different position. Really, that's all it is. So learning curve early. But like I said, I just love football, so it really didn't matter to me too much after I got over it.
Mike Wright joining us from Georgia, from Atlanta. And, Mike, I wanted to ask you about being from there. And we hear a lot about Texas football and the great high school football there. But, man, a lot of studs coming out of Georgia. My all-time favorite Pirate, Dwayne Harris from Stone Mountain, Georgia. But what was it like playing high school football in Georgia, Mike? I'm sure you faced a lot of guys that we ended up seeing on TV, probably, I would imagine. So how about your high school days?
Insane. I think the style of football Georgia's weird because how we play football in the city of Atlanta is different than how they play football in South Georgia or North Georgia. So in the city, it's more 5 wide.
Right.
Doing different plays and a bunch of energy. Down south, it's all right, we're gonna run the ball down your throat, we're gonna punch you in the mouth. You don't know who we are, but you will know us later. But I have fun. I mean, my high school has been able to produce a lot of D1 guys. I've been able to play with a whole bunch of guys. I mean, I remember my first year playing, here's how old Mike Wright is. I mean, we're playing like Trevor Lawrence. Right? We're playing Trevor Lawrence in our state playoff game, and still to this day, it's the best player I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. But that's what Georgia football brings, and selfishly, I think Georgia football is the best. I know what they say out in Texas and even in Florida, but you can't get those styles of football in one state. Competitive.
I love talking to you guys about where you grew up, and again, Georgia, you're right. I mean, it's up there, but you get Rajay on, he'll tell you, hey, man, them South Carolina boys are different. The South Carolina. So no matter where you're from, you're gonna tout your spot. So I appreciate that. I think you
absolutely
can as well. Yeah,
absolutely.
Mike Wright joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Mike, wanted to ask you this too. Be honest, man. I mean, the cowbell, is it annoying or cool?
When they're on your side, you love them. I've experienced both sides. When I was at Vanderbilt and I heard those cowbells, I'm like, goodness gracious, they don't stop.
Yeah,
they legit don't stop. They had to make rules around when you could ring your cowbell. Now, I love them. I love them. I still got all 7 of my cowbells still at the house. You want to talk about the greatest advantage ever, home or away, Mississippi State fans will always have those cowbells. And I'm telling you, it affects the other team. So I'm a big fan of them.
When I first got the new college football game last year or 2, whenever it was, I put what's the online ultimate team version of what they have, but I guess you open a pack to get started, and I got Mississippi State home field and didn't really think much of it, and went to play my first game, and I thought my game was messed up. Like, I was mad. I was ready to go turn it back in or whatever, but it was just the cowbell sound. I didn't realize what it was, but it was in the game. True. It was affecting me playing my damn video game, the cowbells.
When the cowbells are on your side,
Yeah.
you love them. And
Right.
thank God they're on my side for the rest of my life. So I'm all right with it now.
Mike Wright joining us today, Pirate Radio Live. Mike, we got our championship set. Indiana dominant over Oregon. And then I've said this, man, sports at the end of the day is entertainment. And thank you, Carson Beck, and thank you, Trinidad Chambliss, for putting on a show for the fans. That was an awesome game. Miami, Ole Miss. Miami comes out on top. Beck runs it in at the end. So we got Indiana, Miami, Mike, and can anybody stop this Hoosiers train?
I don't know if Miami can stop them. However, there are some interesting things that make people hesitate. Indiana hasn't showed no signs of slowing down. They've showed nothing to where they aren't the best team in college football. However, Miami is playing really, really good in these playoffs. And I think everybody's been wondering, when is Miami going to drop off? Is Carson Beck going to have a miss-up game? Like, everybody's kind of been anticipating it, but it hasn't happened yet. You combine that with their electric receivers. They're playing in Miami. They aren't what I think they came in as maybe the number 11 team or number 10, I don't know, out of the top 10. So when you combine that story, it all can line up to where they're upsetting Indiana down in Miami. Do I think it's going to happen? I'm not so sure. However, it does make people hesitate, saying Indiana will just absolutely run the table. So I think we have a really good game ahead of us. I don't think Indiana's going to blow them out the way that they've done everybody else. So I think it could get interesting.
Mike, who's the freshman for Miami, the receiver? Is it Tony?
Malachi Tony.
Yeah, and how in the hell? How impressive is that, Mike? A guy that can go on the field day one, literally, because he did it against Notre Dame, the first game of the season, I remember. And it almost looks like high school at times. I'm sure you had those games where you're the best player on the field. You just kind of run around everybody. He's doing that as a true freshman. It's amazing.
It is impressive. And that's why I'm like, Miami presents an interesting game plan to Indiana. It kind of reminds me in a sense of like the old Detroit Lions. They weren't the best team, however, they still had Megatron. So you still got to find a way to stop him, because he has the ability to take over the game by himself and essentially just win the game on his own. Malachi Tony lines up in the slot, running back, punt returner. He has the ability to change the game literally just with the ball in his hands. And for him to do that as a freshman, for him to be from that Miami area, I mean, all signs point to him having an electric game again, because he's been doing it the whole season. But it's really cool to see these younger guys be able to play really, really early and have the success that they really want out there on the field. I'm a fan.
Real quick, Mike, we'll look at the NFL playoffs. From a quarterback perspective in the AFC, here's what you got left. Josh Allen, Bo Nix, C.J. Stroud, Drake May. Now, May has been great this year. I'm a Stroud fan, and Bo Nix shows flashes, but you just put those guys up there, you're saying, all right, give me Josh Allen. But the thing is, those other three guys have elite defenses playing with them, and you got to factor in who's on the road, which Allen will be on the road. Stroud will be on the road as well. So, again, I like Josh Allen out of all those guys, but you got to factor in everything. So what do you think about the remaining teams in the AFC and the QBs specifically?
Well, I think I'm a big fan of all of them. I know Bo personally, so I may be a little biased when I say I like him. I love Bo. But I think the AFC quarterback play right now is really, really good. And we haven't really said that all the time when we come into the playoffs, to where there's a clear cut, all right, it's Mahomes and Josh Allen. All right, let's just wait for them to kind of battle it out and everybody else kind of fall through. Drake May has been in a bunch of MVP talks. I think he's right in there. Stroud is finally taking that jump. Bo Nix has finally got a good defense to kind of pair up with how he's playing, and Josh Allen is Josh Allen. So I think if you're a football fan, you're just excited overall because we're not going to get a slaughter fest. All these games this past weekend was pretty much close too.
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, great weekend.
Like, you compile that and with the Ole Miss Miami game, I'm not going to say Indiana and Oregon because I think I cut that one off at halftime. But we just got a new, like, this past weekend of football was insane. So, I mean, I tell you what I'll be doing when these games roll back around. I'll be sitting down on my couch and I won't move a muscle.
Yes, sir. NFC wise, Jarrett Stafford's got to be the best left. I mean, we got a Darnold Purdy matchup, which is just crazy.
There's 8 quarterbacks left in the playoff. Only one has a Super Bowl ring. It's
Matt Stafford. And then you've got the old versus young, Stafford versus Caleb Williams, who grew up, this year and in the second half of that Packers game. So you're Mike. I'm fired up, man. It's a way different looking playoff with no Mahomes, no Lamar. I say no Burrow, and Jarrett rolls his eyes, but, he's one of the best. The Bengals hadn't been there, but throw him in there. No Detroit Lions, who were great last year. No Baker Mayfield in the Bucs, so we thought it's a little bit different. It's not a changing of the guard per se, but it's a different look, a different feel for these playoffs.
Exactly. And plus, Panther fans, you're welcome. I know y'all didn't get over the hump, but my Atlanta Falcons decided to beat the Saints for you guys. Like even there, like usually at the NFC South, it's either the Falcons or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting out. But here you have the Panthers rolling out there. So I don't know. I like when new teams finally get over the hump. Teams that actually take the risk of building rosters and it end up working. I think we'll see a brand new, team kind of on paper win the Super Bowl this year. It won't just be like the old school. You knew Tom Brady and the Patriots are going to win. You knew the Chiefs were going to win. I don't know who's going to win this year.
Yeah,
I don't know who's going to win.
It's up in the air. Mike, when we talked to you last week, you said you've got kind of some future football decisions to make. Anything concrete there? Any update or still?
Yeah. Made my decision with everything. I'll actually put some out Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, figured it all out. Sat down, talked every different path and every different option out, and so made that decision at the end of last week. And I'll put out something Friday, Saturday. Just let everybody know what I end up
Good
doing.
deal. We'll be on the lookout. Mike, we had you on the first show of the new year of Pirate Radio Live, and people were saying we had the interview of the year on the first day of the year with you. So people wanted you back on. They love you. And we appreciate you joining us, man. We'll keep in touch and do it again down the road with you, buddy.
That sounds good. I'll be here.
Mike Wright joining us on a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We got to take a break. We'll come back. Busy hour 2 with Brian Bailey and Jennings Hall. We got that on the way after this timeout.
Hey Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. On behalf of our staff and membership, we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We hope you enjoy this special time with loved ones. At First Flight, we put our members, communities, families, and teams first with a mission to take better care. This new year, please stop by and see us at our branches in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible to join First Flight just by being a resident of our community. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates!
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
Let's talk about leveling up your skills and your paycheck. At Pitt Community College, our Business and Workforce Solutions program offers flexible options aligned with local business needs. With supportive instructors who really care about students and short-term training that fits your schedule, you're sure to build connections that open doors. Learn how we can help you at pittcc.edu/workforce.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. And their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or give them a call at 752-1600. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, during the break, a mind-blowing stat of the day from intern Zach.
The stats to consider.
Now, is this true? I have not vetted the information.
Now, this is just something I saw on Twitter.
Oh,
gotta be true. But it is, I video and everything.
Okay, there is a video.
Brett Favre on
evidence
the
of it.
sideline. So,
all right, what is intern Zach's stat of the day?
The first ever passing attempt of Aaron Rodgers' career at the Green Bay Packers just over 20 years ago was a 1-yard completion to ECU legend Vontae Leach.
How about that? That is a great stat, great find. Thank you, Zach.
Of course, thank you.
All right, get back to work. Now, find us another one for hour 3.
On it.
All right, there is Zach. We'll get to know intern James and Tyson before we wrap up today. I got a few questions for them. Right now, we got to the Turner Home Team live line.
Turner Home Team, if you're looking to sell your house fast without making any repairs, the Turner Home Team is a local home buying company that buys houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 525-4780. Brian Bailey joins us. Psych! Gotcha. Thought we had him, didn't you? Gotcha. Now we don't have Brian Bailey, right?
Now we
got you again. Got him twice, J-Bone. Bailey, did you hear the stat? Or were you probably weren't on the air yet?
I heard part of it, and it kept going in and out. I didn't hear the start of it, and I heard Vontae Leach.
Yeah, you heard the punchline. Aaron Rodgers' first NFL attempt and completion went to East Carolina's Vontae Leach. How about that?
I'll be. How about that?
And his last one went to Kalen Bullock.
Wrong team.
Pick six.
We'll talk a little NFL with BB. Did you get my text 7 minutes ago? What? Are you still there, Bailey? All right, he got me this time. If you don't fix your phone, we're just going to play you sneezing for 20 minutes. Gotcha!
Oh, we got him. We got him back.
Every answer is just going to be Bailey saying at you.
Great appearance by Cornell Powell on the Brian Bailey show today.
Get to that. Jared, your high school didn't even play football. You ever been to a high school football game?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the best high school athlete you ever saw? Anybody that we've heard of?
No, I can't even remember. I went to one, and that was like when I was 11. But I think Josh Grizzard, former offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he played football around that area because he's from Lizard Lick, about 5 minutes down the road from me in Zebulon.
Do we got Bailey back?
Bailey back.
Bailey back. Bailey, did you get my text to you? Your homework? Are you kidding me? Are you not there again?
I'm here now. You got me?
Yeah, man. You got me?
No, something's happening because you'll start talking, then it goes silent. And then...
All right. You just went silent. All right, Bailey, if you're there, great show with Cornell Powell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's there. Nope, he's not there. You know what? Scrap it. He can call us.
What was the homework?
Best one-man show you've seen on a high school football field since Brian Bailey has been doing Touchdown Friday. And he still has his first cell phone he ever had. It's a big bag phone he's got in his car.
He's in the car phone.
Yeah. All right. While we try to get Bailey, see if he'll call us back. Tyson, can we talk to you? You seem really excited about it. We got intern Tyson. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing good. Where are you from?
Wilson, North Carolina.
Wide Awake Wilson.
Yes.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to early college.
Oh, okay.
Wilson Academy, Applied Technology.
Nice. All right. Did you play sports at all growing up?
As a kid, not as a
right.
teenager.
What was your favorite sport to play?
Probably soccer.
All right. Do you have any favorite teams, rooting interest in sports?
Not really. I don't watch sports a lot.
Interesting. Well, we are a sports talk station. What made you interested in Pirate Radio? Just learning the technical stuff, I guess?
Yeah, and then you guys represent the Pirate Nation. So
okay. All right. I'll take that. Yep. Okay. Maybe a background role for Tyson. Well, we can find something for you to do. All right, James, can we get you on the mic? We'll meet intern James. What's up, James?
What's up? How y'all doing?
All right, where are you from?
I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Where did you go to high school?
I went to Leesville.
Okay, all right. Did you play any sports?
I did. I played baseball and basketball.
Basketball? All right.
In middle school. I wasn't.
Hey, me too, brother. That's where my career ended.
Your family has a history in basketball. Am I correct on that? I am correct because you told me. But what is your family's history in basketball?
My grandfather is Hall of Famer Jim Gregory.
Wow. All right. We like Hall of Famers around these parts. Who are your favorite professional sports teams?
I'm a I'm a Steelers fan and a Yankees fan. So the Mike Tomlin stuff threw me for a loop.
It did? Talk right into the mic. How'd you feel about it?
Well, I was thrilled because it was time.
Okay.
It was time to move on.
This guy gets it. Dynamite.
Who's your starting quarterback week 1 next season?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I'd probably go with Will Howard.
Okay.
What about Ty Simpson? You like Ty Simpson?
I do like him. I just don't know if we would draft a quarterback.
Why are you a Steelers and Yankees fan?
So my other grandfather grew up. He was friends with Jim Catfish Hunter.
All right.
And,
Name dropping.
My aunt was a Steelers fan, and not many of us like football in our family, so I just kind of went to that.
Okay.
What about basketball? Who's your favorite basketball team?
I would like the Hornets, but I don't really care about the NBA.
What about college? I assume it's East Carolina.
Yeah, it is East Carolina.
All right.
How do we fix ECU basketball?
I could get plenty of 3-pointers. People that can rebound.
That'd
the
be a
ball.
good start.
Free throw shooters.
Okay. Shooting and rebounding.
Every aspect of the game.
Exactly, the whole team.
Look, man. He's a fan. He can be negative. That's fine. Jordan Riley's great.
What did he say that was wrong?
I don't know.
No, let's.
He didn't say anything that was wrong. But he said the whole team. The whole team isn't bad.
I mean, I like Emejuru and Riley, but that's pretty much it.
This guy.
Tybo's good.
All right. Hey, thank you, James.
No problem.
Thank you, Tyson. We got Avery chilling as well.
What's up, Avery? You back in school yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Did your mama know you're here?
Actually, no.
All right.
Don't get in trouble.
Do you know where your children are right now? I told you last night. No.
All right. Great segment with Brian Bailey. If you missed the Brian Bailey show, you can check it out on YouTube. Talk to Cornell Powell, who that's a pretty cool stat as well for Cornell.
Yeah.
Only human to have a Super Bowl ring, UFL championship, and college football national championship.
Bailey was reading off the Clemson stuff. He went to the national championship 3 times in his time at Clemson. That's quite insane.
He is the Lord of the Rings.
Yep. And, hey, the UFL, man, they were great to have him last year. They're going to be great to have him again this year. Draft opened up yesterday, so we'll be keeping an eye on Cornell Powell. Rajay Harris told me last week his name is in that pool. So looking forward to see some former Pirates in the United Football League. A lot of new coaches. Blake Prohl's dad, Ricky Prohl.
Ricky.
He is a coach of one of the teams.
Ricky.
They shot Ricky. No, Ricky Prohl's doing fine. Yeah, excited for some spring ball, I guess.
Are you?
If Rajay's in,
I'm in. I'm buying a jersey.
Yeah, I'm 100% in if Rajay's in. But Cornell's in there, so I'll be excited to see him as well.
All right, Buccaneer Music Hall Scoreboard presented by The Buck.
The Buck.
The Buck has a Customer Appreciation Day going on Saturday, January 17th from 2 to 6, and they're going to be giving away a lot of cool stuff. I was looking for some good college basketball last night, didn't find it, but we got games tonight, including UConn Seton Hall.
Ooh, okay.
UConn is a 6.5-point favorite. I just saw on the Twitter, a.k.a. Elon's X, that Seton Hall has beaten UConn at home 4 straight times.
Yeah. Isn't this where Dan Hurley always seems to be hurling out curse words to the fans?
Ooh, could be. I am on the Pirates just because they're 6.5-point dogs, and they've won 4 straight at home against them. Another, I should say, top 25 game, Houston is a big favorite at home against West by God, Virginia.
Michigan State and Indiana play tonight, I'm pretty sure.
That they do. Virginia-Louisville is a top 25 matchup going on at the Ville. Indiana-Michigan State is a 7 o'clock tip-off. Alabama at Mississippi State coming up tonight. So a lot of top 25 action. Iowa State, number 2, goes to Rock Chalk to face Kansas at 9 o'clock.
Go back up to the Big Ten matchup. Nebraska and Oregon.
Nebraska undefeated at 16-0, hosting Oregon.
It's crazy to see a number beside their name in any sport, especially basketball, and Oregon been very disappointing this year.
The Tulsa and ECU women will go at it at 6 o'clock in Minges. Pirates coming off a big victory in their last meeting on the court. So, did the Hornets win last night?
No, lost by 4.
Nice.
I believe
they lost by 8.
8, 4. They're multiples of each
both even numbers.
Yes.
I'll give you
multiples of
that.
2. Yeah. James Harden, I believe he surpassed Shaq last night for 9th in all-time scoring.
What did he pass me for?
What'd you say, Chuck?
What did he pass me for?
Oh, man, they gave him an honorary police badge a few weeks ago, maybe, and he said, "Mine gonna say Big Chief, right? I'm the Big Chief."
I was a little surprised nobody got this at Sports Trivia last night, including Solo. None of them will know it. You won't know it.
Try me.
Nobody will know it. James Harden has the most points in NBA history scored by a left-hander.
Really?
He passed this center, big man, who was the number 1 overall pick in the late 80s. He won 2 championships.
No.
He needed another number 1 overall pick big man to join him in the 90s to get that championship.
Shaq.
He played in Minges Coliseum against East Carolina.
Who is?
It is David Robinson.
Oh, man alive.
David Robinson, the Admiral.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. I didn't get it.
Man, you want to... How about this, Jarrett? You're a football guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can you name... So Boomer Esiason has the most passing yards by a lefty in NFL history. Steve Young, number 2. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 7 other quarterbacks in the top 15 that have played since 2000.
That are left-handed.
That are top 15 all-time left-handed. Can you name 4 of them?
You know I hate left-handed quarterbacks. Is McNair one of them?
He's a righty.
All right. Lefty. Tua?
Tua's there.
Okay.
Oh, there's actually another name that I left off this list.
Mike Vick.
Mike Vick is there.
Oh, man.
Tua, Mike Vick. There's actually another guy that
can't be Tebow.
Oh, I didn't even mention that. Yeah, all you got to do is throw out for over 2,400 yards.
Tebow?
Tim Tebow is number 15.
Golly, son. Matt Leinart?
Matt Leinart is on the list.
Yeah.
It is a bad list.
Yeah, because left-handed quarterbacks in the NFL are bad.
Michael Penix is already on the list.
Yeah.
You've got Chris Sims. You don't know Scott Mitchell. That was probably a little before your time.
Yeah.
And did we hit everybody else? Yeah, I think. Oh, Mark Brunell.
Okay.
It was a little before your time. But that's a pretty shockingly bad list when Tim Tebow, Chris Sims, and Matt Leinart are top 15 all-time for left-handed passers.
Not a lot of great representation in the lefty community.
No. And that's why Holton Ahlers needed to play like 7 games, and he would be on the list. Yeah. If he could have just got in. Throwing it around a little bit.
Oh, man.
Matt got the trivia question correct. The Admiral. Well done, Matt. Matt Redmond. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Jennings Hall joins us when we return Pirate Radio Live. We'll get our new Blue Pirate Report. Look around what's going on with ECU Athletics. Get her thoughts on everything happening.
Mitch Griffiths.
Portal. Mitch Griffiths. When you hear Mitch Griffiths, what comes to mind?
The color purple.
We'll ask that question. More to go. Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
For over 40 years, Greenville Motor Company has been the name Greenville Trust. Driven by service, powered by trust, and now offering one of the area's best service centers, 8 full-service bays working on all makes and models. Their certified team can diagnose, address, and repair any issue, big or small. From oil changes to engine work, go to a repair center that you can trust for the life of your vehicle. Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. DriveHereNow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating shelf features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting pirates.
UBE and PirateWear.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room in downtown Greenville, where the drinks are cold, the food is fire, and the fun never stops. Check us out every night at 7 for our special events. Tuesday night is Singo, Wednesday Hollywood Trivia, Thursday's Kahoot Night, and Fridays is Tunes and Taps starting at 7 p.m. Don't miss Yappy Hour. Thursday through Saturday, 4 to 7, where we serve up half-price apps from the toolbox. Make sure to check out our new menu, featuring the Taco Wrap, North Carolina Cowboy Flatbread, and Buffalo Loaded Chips. Check out our Facebook page for more information. Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room, where good times are always on tap.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
This is Kim McNeil, head women's basketball coach at East Carolina University, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back at Langley Contracting. They are the superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, they've got you covered. And best of all, they handle all your insurance claims. Locally owned right here in Eastern North Carolina, they are licensed, insured, and carry a 25-year roof warranty. They can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit them online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today. Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Brian Bailey is okay. He sent me a text and said, sorry, I don't have any idea what was happening.
Technology, man.
Technology versus old man. Technology's undefeated.
Yep.
We'll try you next time, BB. But bigger and better guests are here. Jennings Hall joins us. Jennings, are you in a Hall of Fame yet? I know you're in your own Jennings Hall of Fame. Are you in any other Hall of Fames?
No, not yet.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
The Myrtle Beach Hall of Fame.
North Myrtle
North.
Beach.
Oh, is that a thing?
It's a rival.
Okay.
North Myrtle versus Myrtle is a big rival.
All right, fair enough. Jennings, how you doing?
Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm tired, but we're gonna make it through today.
We're gonna make it through this Tuesday. We'll do a Pirate check-in on our New Blue Pirate Report. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge the time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue specializes in crawl-space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today. Call nublu.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. The ECU women's basketball team is home at 6 o'clock. They're coming off a 27-point victory on the road at Wichita, so trying to keep the good play going when they play in about an hour and a half from now. Men on the road at USF on Wednesday.
Yeah. They'll face South Florida, another respectable American Conference foe.
Ton of respect.
Ton of respect to South Florida, man. Ton of respect to the three opponents we've had so far. We're not playing bottom feeders right now. We are playing teams towards the top.
Just ton of respect.
Ton of respect for sure. What other sports are going on?
Other issue?
Probably indoor track or
is ultimate frisbee
swim.
going
Probably.
on?
Well, no, swim's probably happening right now.
All right, ultimate frisbee season is almost here.
Almost here.
Okay.
I can tell you that ECU Baseball Media Day is next Monday. Excited about that.
I'm excited. I love to go to baseball games, and especially the weekday games when there's not as many people able to come, and I'll sit there and do work on my computer and sit in the stands. I feel like that's such a vibe. I'm so excited for this.
I'm excited for once we get into mid-March when it's not cold.
Yeah,
I agree.
Because man, that Campbell game last year in Bowie's Creek.
Well, it's always a brutal game.
I was about to die. I did not dress for the part, and I was freezing.
You going back this year?
Yeah, I think that's my job.
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it might as well be you. And then ECU softball beginning their season in just a few weeks as well.
Yeah, I think they announced today that they're doing powder purple unis as well, so that's fun.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Y'all didn't have those with volleyball, did you?
No, we tried to get them, and then equipment told us that was only for baseball.
Ah.
I see a lot of people want it for football. I just don't think that's the color for football.
Nah.
Yeah.
A football team shouldn't wear anything that has the word powder in it.
Well,
kind of makes it seem. I mean, I guess guys are wearing Guardian caps, so it's already soft. But
what? Wait, what is this rant about?
I mean, just powder. Anything in football seems soft.
Didn't Oregon have some pink uniforms in football? Did that offend you?
It didn't offend me. No. I feel like I have to commit to this bit now.
Well, you're all
powder
in.
Purple on the football field on the gridiron. I just don't feel like belongs, and I don't think we could make it look good.
Well, does it belong in baseball?
Yeah, because baseball, man, that's like a
sissy sport.
No,
is that what you're saying?
That at all.
What are you saying?
It works on the baseball field, but the shoulder, the pads and everything, I feel like would just, I don't know, not make it look good.
Are you saying because they look so buff,
no,
it's like you're wearing a.
Well, what? I don't know what you're saying.
I just don't think there's a way to make powder purple look good on the football field.
All right,
I don't know. But get rid of the Guardian caps, man.
He was looking for a way into this conversation. You can tell.
Jennings Hall of Shame Guardian cap.
Yeah, I mean, me and Mully talked about it earlier. Romeo Dobbs wears it and still gets concussions. What's the point?
Nuts.
That is nuts. Thank you, Coach Mack.
Are you saying they look stupid, or are you saying they don't work?
I think they're stupid and ineffective.
According to your studies.
According to my studies, which is just watching Romeo Dobbs play and still get concussions. I mean, let's just wrap them all in bubble wrap. I mean, how about that?
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's stupid.
I'd rather a few guys wear Guardian caps than that.
No.
No? You want the bubble wrap?
That doesn't stop your head from snapping back.
I didn't say that.
Somebody said it.
I didn't say anything.
Maybe I said it. I don't know. Maybe Mully said it.
You can't just you do a show and be like, you said earlier.
Well, there was
something.
only 3 people in the room, so it had to be one of us.
It wasn't me, as Shaggy said. Matt says Brian Bailey is riding around looking for a phone booth. Bailey's got quarters in his pocket.
Seriously, y'all gotta shut up.
Hold on, I'm gonna call you in a minute. I'm up at the stop shop. And this person says lacrosse season almost here.
Yeah, that's coming up soon too.
Do you wish you could go back and play lacrosse?
No.
Is there a sport you wish you would have got involved in earlier in life?
I don't know. See, I'm such a diva. Like running and
Wide receiver would be great.
I don't want to run.
I don't run. I don't.
I guess volleyball is a lot of
like,
short movements.
It's a lot of like when we used to train, we used to do a lot of short sprints.
Yeah.
Small bursts.
We never
Yeah.
ran miles or anything.
Right.
That wasn't our thing. Yeah, and I don't.
You gotta
I
have
don't,
some cardio though.
Well, we do, but not like.
Yeah.
Not like a beep test or anything. And outside, no, I don't do outside.
All right. Jennings is looking for an indoor sport where you don't run. What do we got, Jared? Curling?
Curling. What does Nick do? Call of Duty. The
esports.
I maybe could do outside if it's tennis or okay. I could do golf too.
Golf is
golf.
Well,
I do golf actually,
they
but
make
I'm
you
bad.
walk. If there was a cart, man.
Oh wait, you lost me there. Let's go back to tennis.
Yeah, because middle school, high school golf, you had to walk and carry your own bag, so like it kind of defeated the whole purpose. You couldn't even enjoy the day because it was either freezing cold or you're sweating bullets, and you got a 40-pound bag on your back and you're walking 18 holes. It's like, can we just get a cart? It's like, well, that takes away the level of competition. How about we all get carts?
Hunt's got a game for you. Jarrett played this recently. Darts. How do you feel about darts? I feel like
I get bored doing that though.
I get bored too, and I don't know. There's skill to it, obviously, but I feel like it's a lot of
There's
luck.
not a lot of skill.
You think it's luck?
I don't. Yeah, you just throw.
You're aiming at the board.
Yeah,
and yeah.
But every time I play it, I'm just drunk throwing it, and hey, I get bullseye. I hit triple 20. Like it's fun.
I always thought this, and I didn't run tests like Jared did with the Guardian caps, but I always felt like I played pool better with a buzz than without a buzz.
I think
it took my nerves off.
Yeah.
And helped me relax.
Kind of not overthinking.
Yeah.
Kind of just like, hey, let's make it sound cool. Let's make the balls clack.
Yeah. Make it clap, as
Clack?
they say.
I said clack.
Oh, you say clack?
I didn't know. It's after the game of pool.
Matt says, I bet on darts sometimes. Not sure it's real. I remember during COVID betting on ping pong.
Yeah.
That was like the only thing available on my sports book.
I'm gonna
International ping
I'm gonna
pong.
get really into watching ping pong because Marty Supreme was great, and like those are some of the best sports sequences I've seen in a movie. So yeah, ping pong is on my list.
All right, let's go around the horn. Movie watch. Have you seen one battle after another?
Yeah, great.
As did I. You thought it was great?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was well directed, well shot.
It was.
Leo was fun.
Oh, the scene in the car.
Yeah, the car chase over the hills.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Benicio del Toro was fun.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn was great.
Man.
Jim Downey, Norm Macdonald's co-writer at SNL. He was the head of the white supremacist group, the St. Nick people.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a weird movie.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good.
Paul Thomas Anderson does a lot of weird stuff in his films.
I have not seen Marty Supreme.
It's great.
All right. Jennings, what have you seen?
I didn't know we were doing this. Oh, I don't even know what I've seen. Oh, I guess. Ooh, maybe the last thing I saw was Wicked.
The newer one?
Yeah, the newer one.
All right, so I was excited about the first Wicked, and I was like asking my wife and daughter, like, "Hey, let's go see Wicked."
They just like, what?
And they were like, "Okay, all right." They weren't as excited as me, and I kept saying it, and then finally, I think it was my wife. She's like, "It's a musical, right?" And I was like, "No, I thought it was just like a new Wizard of Oz type thing."
No, it's based off the Broadway play where somehow the witch is a good guy.
Which I like kind of retelling of stories and stuff. But I didn't know it was a musical, so I've never seen it.
Oh,
Yada, yada. I've
It
never
is.
seen
It is a different version of Wizard of Oz. You just have to listen to the songs too, which not everyone likes to do.
Yeah. Shirley's got some news for us. Noah Henderson, former Perk, is in the UFL. He has been drafted to the Birmingham Stallions.
Which
Noah
was Skip
Henderson.
Holtz's old team, is now being coached by A.J. McCarron.
Okay.
Former Bammer QB.
Need to get Jeff Fisher back into coaching, man. We're letting guys with no experience coach when Jeff Fisher is out there on the couch.
You kind of look like you could be related to Jeff Fisher.
He's actually my biological father.
You got a nice mustache going.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You ever go Just Stash?
No. I watched a Tosh.0 bit when I was like in the 3rd grade, and I can't go Just Stash after that.
Cool story.
I will say the UFL draft, they're drafting offensive linemen right now. So
I don't understand how this works.
Yeah, they're doing it by positions as opposed to
Yeah, but the Stallions just drafted like 4 dudes at a time.
Essentially, yeah.
Round to recap. I don't know.
They've got a weird way of doing their draft. Also, you mentioned Cornell Powell earlier in the show. He is in the UFL. He has been protected by the DC Defenders, so he is not eligible for the draft.
Okay. Did you say Rajay said his name was in this?
His name is in. I'm trying to
Yeah,
look
his
when
name
they'll
is in the
draft
draft, but so far no running backs have been, or I haven't seen any running backs go yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to be under the assumption that they have not drafted that position yet.
So they're going rounds, and each team is drafting from the same position, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I think is happening here.
The Stallions will have Matt Corral at quarterback.
That was my guy coming out of the draft. The year we drafted North Carolina guy.
Yeah.
Sam Howell.
Yeah.
I wanted Corral. I said he's the guy, and he would have been, but he got hurt.
Familiar name, playing for the Columbia Aviators, Clayton Tune. Former Houston quarterback.
Clayton Tune.
Let's see. Dallas Renegades, Luis Perez again. That'll do it.
I'm sick of that guy.
DC Defenders, Jordan Te'amu.
Where'd he go?
You don't remember Jordan Te'amu?
Clearly I don't, if I'm asking you.
I'm pretty sure he was on the Commanders at one point.
Sounds like you know a lot about him.
Let's see. Don't know any of those guys.
How are you going to say you don't know him? Where'd he go to school?
I forget. I think it was like Oregon or something.
All right, well, why do you care if I don't know? You don't know who he is.
I know the name. I've seen him play. I just forget what. There's like 130 FBS schools, dude. How am I supposed to keep up with all of them?
Good point.
Orlando Storm will have Dorian Thompson-Robinson.
Listeners don't understand that, Jared. We got a lot of teams to keep up with, man. A lot of players out there.
Look, this is why I'm an NFL guy. There's 32 teams. It's not hard to watch all of them and keep up with all of them.
I know DTR.
Yeah, DTR, formerly of UCLA, former Browns draft pick.
Mike P. also says you kind of look like Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
Got a lot of Jeff Fisher comments going.
St. Louis Battlehawks, former Tulane quarterback Michael Pratt.
What about those battle axes, huh?
Yeah, my wife's a real battle axe.
Norm McDonald.
Dude.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. Jennings Hall of Fame, Jennings Hall of Shame. We've got NFL playoffs going on, college football. Get Jennings' take on Indiana, Miami.
Sure will.
The Panthers. Oh, my God.
Oh, wait. I thought we were waiting till the next break.
No, we are.
Okay.
We are. Did you watch the Panthers? Did you go to the game?
I watched until the very end. Then I had to start getting ready for dinner. But I know what happened.
What a weird way to watch an epic game.
I know. Timing wasn't on my side.
All right. We'll get that story when we return after this.
Aces for Autism, a nonprofit, is here to provide opportunities for individuals with autism and their families. A place of hope, joy, and success. Whether it's helping a child make their first sound or preparing a young adult for vocational opportunities, we provide support where it wasn't available before. You can help us support families by supporting Aces for Autism's Team Together campaign. There are many ways to participate, such as buying a brick or sponsoring a room. To learn more about our state-of-the-art facility, visit acestogether.com.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner art and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. You can book today at AA.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the Pirates fly. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Just as we come on the air, Jared says I have a Stone Cold Steve Austin camo jacket.
Yeah. It says Austin 316 on it.
All right, cool.
Stone Cold did a collab with Mossy Oak. And I'm like, that's a cool jacket.
That is a cool jacket. Is it Jennings Hall of Fame worthy?
Yeah, definitely.
You think so? All right.
Nope.
We will get to that in a moment, but first, Jennings, I have good news.
What?
East Carolina will be playing football in 2026. We have a roster.
Oh. Great.
we have players. Let's do a quick portal update.
Nothing new from yesterday.
I'm gonna shout out some positions, and you tell me who we got. So, at the quarterback position, we will talk more about this gentleman coming up in about 17 minutes with Paul Troth, because Paul Troth trained this quarterback, and this quarterback is
Mitch Griffiths. Played a few games at Wake Forest, back up for Texas Tech this past year. So Mitch Griffiths, and then more to come, obviously.
They should have put him in the playoff game. They maybe could have scored some points.
Yeah.
At running back, J-Bone.
North Texas running back following Jordan Davis, Ashton Gray, and then from NC State, UNLV, Marshall, by way of J.H. Rose High School, running back Michael Allen.
I love it, Michael.
Love it.
Michael Allen coming back home to play for the Pirates, his fourth school, Jennings. Taking advantage of the transfer portal. The Pirates have been able to hit some studs at the receiver position in the transfer portal in years past. Did they do it this year? One of these guys at least is going to hit. I like this group of fellas, Jarrett.
Yeah, I think the one that hits is the first one on the board. Furman wide receiver Jakeith Hamilton. Then you also bring in an exciting white North Texas wide receiver Landon Sides. Let's see, Miami wide receiver Ray Joseph. One more, Wake Forest wide receiver Jeremiah Melvin.
Great names. Anytime you can get a guy with the same first name twice, it's a bonus.
Ray Joseph. Man.
Yeah. You like Lakeith?
Jakeith.
Lakeith is the guy in
Stanfield.
Atlanta.
Yeah, and Get Out. He's in a lot of other things as well.
Yes. All right. Speaking of Get Out, we had Javante Connor and DeCerio Riles get out of town, but we're bringing in a couple tight ends.
We are from Texas, Rio Grande Valley, tight end Ismail Smith Flores.
It sounds like you're asking me a question. Ismail Smith Flores? I don't know, man. We'll find out.
Male is Smith Flores, and he is now a Pirate. And then we bring in App State tight end Cannon Hamlet.
Okay. Had some success with Cannon Gibbs. Now we go Cannon Hamlet. Position of need, offensive line. The Pirates have gone out and found some all-conference caliber players from a lower level. We'll see how they can do in the American.
Yeah, you bring in Northern Arizona guard Ethan Kramer. Hey, buddy. Then you got Southern Miss tackle Hayes Creel and Kennesaw State guard Brandon Best, better than the rest.
Okay. Matt says getting a new roster every couple of years is exciting. So, on a video game, I agree. Real life, I don't love it as much. I would like a little more consistency and knowing who our guys are.
Yeah, and because there's so many teams in the FBS, you can't watch them all. You can't keep up with them all, so you really don't know about a lot of these guys.
Yeah. Jamie says, yes, Ismail is Smith Flores. So we found that out. Jennings, how do you feel about the roster turnover? I know it is what it is, but like,
it is male.
Are you okay with it? Do you wish it was the old way?
Yeah, I mean, since it is what it is, I feel like we've done a good job in the portal. Everyone in athletics that I've talked to seems pretty excited about it, so just going to use that as my gauge that I should be excited too.
Mike says it's too exciting whites at wide receiver, too much excitement. I think it's all right. I think it's a fair amount of excitement.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Brock Spalding, I watched Magnolia, Paul Thomas Anderson film. Brock Spalding looks exactly like Tom Cruise in Magnolia.
People forget that. I watched Begonia.
Yes. Wild stuff.
That's a weird movie. Very weird movie. But it's got Fat Damon in it.
Fat Damon.
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons.
Yes.
He's great.
And Emma Stone.
Stavros.
Yes. That's a weird movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd recommend it, but it was interesting. And now people are being racist. Matt says our receivers are gym rats, coaches on the field, and sneaky athletic. All things I said about Jennings Hall when she played volleyball. Code for white.
All things you said about the ECU basketball roster.
A lot of that going on. Yes, a lot of gym rats in there. Anybody defensively? Again, I don't know these dudes. Do you know any of these dudes? Are you excited about anybody on the defense? J Bone.
I mean, I like Jaden Bowden.
What position?
DB. I guess that's safety.
Oh, we did bring in some good DBs.
Stacking them. I mean, Christian Peterson from USF, Ashton Levels from FIU, Jaden Bowden, like I previously mentioned, from Minnesota, Raymond Mosby from Louisville, Zaire Gamble from App State. He apparently was stand out. And then we got 2 linebackers, the Law brothers, Cruz and Cade.
We got brothers. That's cool.
There you go. Oh, yeah, I did see that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or X or whatever.
We got bros. All right. Let's go Jennings Hall of Fame, Jennings Hall of Shame. Who's up?
I'll go first.
Go.
Hall of Shame, Panthers. I mean, shame and fame because they had such a great season, but shame because...
Did they?
I mean, let's compare it to last year.
Okay. Fair.
Is that enough?
2 more wins.
Yeah.
Not a tumor.
Well, a great season compared to last year, whatever. But also, I feel like they were right there the whole game. Towards the end, is when it...
All right. Easy for me to say as not a fan. I said like Panthers fans should hold their heads up high because they were 10.5-point underdogs. They played a good game. But if I was a fan, I'd be upset. I'd be pissed that mostly that maybe you missed this, Jennings, because you were getting ready. But the way the Rams went down the field so easy on that last possession probably would have irked me a bit.
Yeah.
But the Panthers did play a really good game.
That's about what Weston told me.
Bryce Young played a really good game. And I'll ask you as a Panthers fan, is he your QB of the future? Or do you want to go a different direction?
I mean, I guess we can see what he does next year.
They picked up the 5th-year option today.
Yeah, I feel like it's still kind of on the fence, but to see him play that well in a playoff game tells me, okay, there is something there.
Yeah.
I would go ahead and extend him now. Get a little bit of a bargain.
Yeah, maybe.
If he plays well next year, that's an extra $20 million probably.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
But the fact that we're still asking these questions after year 3 means maybe he's not the guy. So I don't know. All right, Jarrett.
Hall of Fame, Christian Kirk, 8 receptions, 144 yards. The Steelers, man, like they did a good job getting after C.J. Stroud, but they just could not. They couldn't stop the big play. Woody Marks had a great game. Christian Kirk had a big game, and Christian Kirk.
Hall of Shame, Stephen A. Smith. If you don't know why, just hit X or whatever social media you use, and it was a very funny clip.
Well, that's what happens when you try to get into the political sphere as Stephen A. Smith.
That's right.
Dude, I'm driving home, and I just turn on, let's go Sirius XM, let's see who's talking. And Stephen A. Smith is talking politics. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear Stephen
Why'd
A.
you
Smith.
turn it on the political station?
It was on Mad Dog Sports Radio. That's the thing. It was Chris Mad Dog Russo.
Stick to sports.
Shut up and dribble.
Oh, man. What a clip that was. Hall of Fame. You know, people look at me as a negative guy and think I'm going to put the Packers in the Hall of Shame. No, I'm putting the Bears in the Hall of Fame for being the luckiest SOBs I've seen in a long, long time. Somehow they consistently win the... Go back to the damn game against the Commanders earlier this year when we still had a pulse and a chance. Oh, yeah, we're running the clock out, and Jaden Daniels can't... He can do everything but hand the ball off to the running back. Fumble. Bears kick a field goal. Win that game. They had no business winning. They went on to win 10 other games like that this year, including a 25-point fourth quarter in a playoff game against the Packers the other night to come back and win. They are the Destiny Horseshoe team. Now, Jarrett, my question is, because I was smart enough to bet on them the other night, even though I don't believe in them, I was like, I got to ride this luck train. When does the horseshoe destiny crap end? Is it this week or does it keep rolling?
Well, you talked about this with Bryce Young with the fourth quarter comebacks. It's like he can do this until you go up against the king. Caleb Williams can do this until you go up against the king of fourth quarter comebacks. So it ends this weekend against Matthew Stafford and the Rams.
You come with the king. You best not miss.
Yeah. I got 2 more Hall of Fames. Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers for finally realizing, maybe Greg Roman stinks as an offensive coordinator. He did in San Francisco. He did in Baltimore. He has this past 2 seasons with the Chargers.
Do you remember me showing you a highlight randomly from 2008 or something Redskins versus Chargers when I showed you the goal line stand we had?
Yeah.
Where Phillip Rivers just kept throwing 1-yard passes.
You showed me that because we were talking crap about Greg Roman.
They have not figured out the red zone in 2 decades.
Yeah.
Like, they are the same team once they get down there. They did it against the Patriots the other night. It's so frustrating to watch.
Yeah, it was fun to see because I hate the Chargers, but they really got to figure it out. Second, NASCAR, no winning in the playoff or the chase.
Oh, yeah.
They changed the playoff format, so no winning in is great. Jennings, anymore.
One more Hall of Fame. All the athletics teams this year or this past semester had the best.
Damn it.
Best combined GPA since they started recording it in 2011. So I think that's pretty cool.
I'm going to top
especially
her.
football.
Well, let me top you.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Because Joel says volleyball had the highest GPA. They are in my Jennings Hall of Fame.
Highest fall GPA, yeah.
You took no part in that this time around, but how was your GPA when you were in school?
That's pretty good. Usually got A's. Maybe a B every now and then.
Were you one of those like 4.2s? Like, how the hell do you get higher than a 4.0?
I did not get higher than a 4.
Good. I hate people that do that.
They were asking that, but the opposite with me. How do you get lower
than a
1?
0.0? Robert says Mike Tomlin stepping down from the Steelers. Gore here late, maybe. Got here late. Yeah, Robert, we talked about that.
Celebration.
I read that is now 9 openings, 1 away from the most all-time openings in an NFL offseason, which was 10, which has happened a few times, most recently 2022, I believe. But the NFL coaching carousel is going to be very interesting.
It's going to be fun.
Do you have a prediction? If you had to bet on one coach landing in one spot, what's most likely at this point, Jerry?
Jesse Minter to the Baltimore Ravens. He was the defensive coordinator with John Harbaugh, and that was the best part of the Chargers consistently throughout the season was the defense. I like Jesse Minter and Mike McDaniel as a combo head coach, offensive coordinator in Baltimore.
We talked to the prop queen Ariel Epstein earlier today, Baltimore Ravens fan. As we were recording, Mike Tomlin stepped down, so that made for an interesting conversation. But we ran out of time. We're going to run that interview tomorrow, so you can hear it on the show. But she talks about what she would like to see happen with that Ravens opening, and we'll talk some playoff odds with her. Jamie says Hall of Shame to the Colts for not firing the coach and GM.
I would keep Steichen, but man, how many more opportunities is Chris Ballard going to get to build a team that doesn't work?
Hey, maybe that lady shouldn't walk around the sidelines next year. Is anybody saying that yet? Remember when they were winning and then that was cool? Is anybody? Is there a backlash on that now?
Yeah, I don't think it's kind of irrelevant.
I know it is. It definitely is. Jennings, thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
What's for dinner? Don't say a place. Just say what food.
I don't know.
What are you feeling?
Maybe Chico's.
Always. Shrimp tacos?
I don't eat seafood. We were talking about this last week.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe mad again. Not even like the good stuff.
Stay mad.
No, come on. I've been happy these last couple of years.
I've been happy. Jenny, thanks for hanging.
Thank you.
All right, we will take a break, come back. Awesome interview coming up with Paul Troth. We talk about the new Pirate quarterback coming in, Mitch Griffiths. We talk about Paul Troth's time at ECU, what went wrong, and how he feels about it all. Great chat. It's on the way after this.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Avast Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. 2026 has set sail and a new year means new gear. Take advantage of our end-of-year markdowns. You'll find major deals all throughout the store through the month of January. And don't forget, January means out with the old and in with the new. Loyal and bold, we'll buy your guns and gold. Start your year smart by trading treasures with us. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown and Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown and Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, Saloon 80 Bryce Williams is going to join us coming up later on this hour, but right now, a chat with Paul Troth, former East Carolina quarterback, trained and incoming ECU quarterback, and also had a discussion about his time here at ECU. Why did it not go right? How did he feel about the whole situation? And, of course, what he's up to today. Here is my chat with former Pirate QB, Paul Troth.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, a name from the past when it comes to East Carolina football, and a name that knows a lot about a future East Carolina quarterback. He's former Pirates QB, Paul Troth, joining us. Paul, great to I say catch up with you. I've never spoken with you before, so nice to meet you, and good to get you back on here in Greenville and around the Pirate Nation. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm full circle with this whole thing and excited for Pirate Radio. I mean,
there's a lot of stories involved with Pirate Radio in the early days, and I got to see it grow and be a part of it. And I'm super excited for all of the all the things you guys do, and first class organization. I mean, I was a broadcast journalism major, so I know how difficult, every day getting content, but I think you guys have done a great job, and it's awesome to be on.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. And you, I think, might have reached out to us or one of us and said, hey, you got a good one here in Mitch Griffiths. So before we get to him specifically, we'll talk about what you're up to these days. And Paul, kind of catch us up on what you do in 2026.
Yeah, so I was a little bit backstory. Obviously, I played there, transferred to Liberty, and then bounced around trying to play. I finally finished up playing in Europe and coaching ball, and finally having like closure to my career, and it was awesome. And then I got a wide receivers, or actually I was a GA before that on Skip's staff for the great Skip Holtz days, and between that and after that, and then, excuse me, let me get my timetable right. So GA had to get my master's finalized, went and coached and played in Europe, came back and coached wide receivers at Campbell University for 2 years. And that was God's work right there, man. That was, God bless Coach Dale Steele, because we started a program, no scholarships, and Bowie's Creek, which I love, but when you got tobacco fields all around and cotton fields, it's one stoplight town. You got to love ball, and I learned to love ball there. So had our first kid and went in the high school ranks, and then moved up here because I'm a teacher and pays a little bit better. My wife's from here, and just started coaching quarterbacks, and I got put on with the Elite 11 staff in Trent Dilfer, and that's allowed me to stay in the game and coach quarterbacks and be involved and be around some of the best before they're even anybody knows about them. So still coaching quarterbacks, teaching. My wife and I were living in Loudoun County and raising our 4 kiddos, and just in the thick of it with high schoolers and kids sports. But life is good.
That's awesome to hear, man. And things change from day to day, but good grief, talking about from when you played to now,
right?
And kids coming up, and just the way it is today, completely different. And how, I don't know, how do the kids change? I guess generations change that way, but at the end of the day, it's still working hard and putting the work in, and
I think
the work
that,
out of it, right?
I think unfortunately, being a parent and having kids in sports, the kids don't change. It's just we've kind of corrupted the joy of how we all grew up playing sports and wanting to play for our local high school and wanting to go to camps, but know that we were going to get looked at. And then right now with the transfer portal, it's turned into a business. And so I think that parents, obviously every parent wants what's best for their kid, but the kids at an earlier age understand either they got to go all in on this thing or they just quit altogether. And I'm talking about from a youth sports aspect. And I'm so envious of Greenville, because I feel like I tell my wife all the time, and if we just lived in Greenville, I'd be happy, because that's the youth sports mecca and everybody loves it. And I hear stories about Holton loving growing up there and becoming a Pirate. And it's not that way around the country. And I think when we talk about the quarterback position, it's just accelerated to the point where, we think that we know what we're talking about when we peg kids, and then Fernando Mendoza pops on the scene and we completely miss. And so my desire, what I tell the kids that come and train is that, your journey is your journey. And number one, you got to figure out if you love it, because if you love it, there's always a place to play, and you're going to have to embrace a lot of ups and downs and setbacks just because of the nature of football as a whole. And I think that, you're seeing that evidence with Mitch Griffiths coming to town. I mean, that's pretty much a prototype of what the modern high school quarterback is in terms of the journey.
Yeah. And we'll talk about Mitch Griffiths now. You know a lot about him. Pirate fans want to know about this new QB coming into town. So what can you tell us about Mitch?
So he's the son of a coach. His dad Matt was a really really good coach up here. Uh, Led his teams to multiple region titles and state titles. And so he's born and bred on a football field. So he's been around it, and he understood at an early age more things than most kids. And a little story is I had the opportunity to train Trace McSorley and Will Greer. They were in college, and they asked, "Hey, can we come get a workout?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I knew Mitch, but I knew his dad more. And I said, "Hey, I'm headed over to this field. I want you to show up." And he's like, "What for?" And I was like, "Hey, I got Will Greer and Trace are going to get a workout." And he's like, "Hey, Paul," he's like, he's in 8th grade. He's not. I'm like, "Trust me, he's ready." And it was more about exposing him to that high level quarterback and see how he would respond. And he stepped right in there. And I still remember Will Greer asking him, like, "How old are you?" And he's like, "I'm in 8th grade." And he's like, "Man, so Will was impressed. Trace was impressed. Trace and Mitch are friends because of our area. Trace played high school football around here. So his environment, he's been around the game a lot at an early age. And then that just carried over into how I saw him, own his craft when he was at Wake, owned his journey when he, told me that he was going to Texas Tech. And I was like, "Well, they got a quarterback." He's like, "Yeah, I know, but I need to be a part of this thing, and I need to learn, and I feel like I can help." And so he's just wiser than, I don't know how old he is. I think he's been in college forever, just like everybody, but I think he's in his mid-20s. So he's just wise beyond his years, and he's self-aware to every situation that he's been in, and he's always maximized every ounce of talent that he's had with the lonely work that it takes to play the quarterback position.
And I think you kind of hit on some there too. That a lot of fans, when they see portal and guys leaving, they say, "Oh, what?" Because he thinks he's going to go start somewhere.
Right.
Like everybody's got different reasons for going, and it's not always to be the guy. I mean, it could be like you said there with Mitch, where that was a different scenario altogether. It sounded like.
Right. I think that I haven't talked too much about his experience at Wake Forest. I know that started off great, and then it ended up kind of going sour in regards to he was the guy after Hartman. And when you're the backup and you come in and you're not the guy, anything you do is great. And then when you are the guy, everything is put on your shoulders. And I think not to say that he couldn't handle it, but he physically took a beating his year starting at Wake Forest. And I think that took a toll on him. I think when you get into that situation, trying to, be your own person, own quarterback on the field, you start trying to play outside the framework of what your body can do or what you're prepared to do. And so I think what I'm thankful for is he just didn't run the red line and get burnt out. Obviously he left there and he was in a transition period, and he kind of was like looking at not going to play because he was getting disenfranchised with the whole, transfer portal in and of itself.
Yeah.
But, thank the Lord he found Texas Tech. I mean, those guys were straight up with him. He understood his role. He got some valuable minutes. And I think just having a wise veteran in that building down there in Greenville is going to help the team as a whole. And I know the competitor in him, he's excited to come in there and be the guy.
Paul Troth joining us, who can show QBs what to do physically, and I'm sure help them out with the mental side of it too, because you had your ups and downs. And here's what I remember, Paul. So I was a student. I might have even been at Pitt Community College before, and then got to East Carolina during your last year or two. But I remember big name coming out of high school, and for whatever reason, just it didn't work out for you here at East Carolina. That's the summary. Can you put it into words? What happened here?
It's something that you always. I'm 43 now, and my self-deprecating nature is going to say, "Hey, that's all on me." That was everything that happened. I trust happened for a reason. And then being able to talk to some coaches, my time with Coach Shankweiler when I was a GA was very therapeutic. Not only just learning football, but just understanding how things went down when I came there. And if I say all the time, if I could go back and tell myself one thing, I'd say, hey, just demand that you redshirt. Because I was an early enrollee. Every 18-year-old kid thinks they're the best thing since sliced bread. And you don't really understand what you don't understand. And so I did get better my true freshman year backing up David Garrard, but I was really never the backup. If David were to have gotten hurt, they would have put Richard in there because I was not prepared.
Right.
Not from my own doing. Things hadn't progressed how they had found, and I think that they burned my red shirt at the Army, the Tulane game, and I just had a lot of growing up to do on the field, physically, mentally. And so bowl practice was great for me. I think that gave them some confidence. Coach Logan had some confidence going into the offseason. And I had a really good spring heading into that sophomore year. But even still, I think that had I redshirted, had I, been patient myself and the coaches included, it may have turned out better early on, because I'm sure all the viewers remember I had, way more turnovers than touchdowns those first two games. And we go and lose to Duke and in the slosh and rain, and then we go to Wake and lose. And it was something that I wasn't prepared for. But I had a great experience. I learned a ton. I was humbled. And I think throughout my whole career there, understanding there's a reason why I was there. I think growing up a Pirate, growing up wanting to put that chip on my shoulder and be a part of it, that was a big deal to me. But I wasn't patient enough with the process to take the little victories along the way and not be in a rush. And Coach Shankweiler he tells me, he was like, Paul, he was like, I was the only one that stood on the table and said, we need to redshirt this kid. And so some things are out of your control and some things are in your control. And some of the things that were in my control, I didn't take advantage of them in my career there. And I'm very honest about that, because the worst thing that I can do is try to sugarcoat it. I have nothing but love for East Carolina. Obviously, I came back there as a GA. It's unfortunate it didn't work out the way that I thought it would, but I met my wife, and I think that how I handled it during my time there, of obviously losing my job and getting benched and not playing well, that resonated with Coach Holtz when I went to ask him for a GA job. And I can't thank him enough, because I wouldn't be where I'm at in the coaching profession without him. So just being wise now at 43, realizing hey, you could have done better. Pass that along to your kids. It's tough. I mean, the pain of regret and the pain of discipline, those are two different things, and one is way more harder than the other. But I'm thankful for my time there and all the support of Pirate Nation. I to this day, when people ask me, I have my undergrad from Liberty, I say I'm an ECU alum, and I do have my master's there, so I can claim ECU.
That's awesome, man. And for some, that's like the end of their football life and a sad kind of ending to it. For you, it was just the beginning, it sounds like. So that's great that you made something out of it with football.
Yeah, I think that the Lord definitely had to humble me and everything. When I coach quarterbacks, whether they're 10 years old or 18, I look at them like they're a mini version of me. And what did I need to be told at that age that I didn't get told? And be very honest with them and try to get them to understand that your journey is your journey and you're responsible for it. But some things are out of your control, and you're going to have to, if you really love it, you gotta push through and find the joy in it. Otherwise, it's just not worth it.
Paul Troth joining us. Paul, I'm going to say this to you because your name came up on the show last week. It was great Pirate Leonard Henry's birthday, and I was looking at all-time leading rushers at ECU, and he's up there in the top 5. And I was just curious. I had the entire list, all-time rushing yards, ECU, And unfortunately, Paul Troth is at the end of that list
Of
course. At negative 271. Now, you weren't doing quarterback draws just running backwards. You were getting sacked. And and maybe a few of those can go on you. Hell, some of them need to go on Coach Shank. Maybe that's why he was so nice to you. But but negative 271, Paul. Sounds like you were under duress quite a bit.
So my roommates were my linemen. I will be fully transparent. I got called into a meeting room with the lineman one day, and Brian Remph, he's actually the reason how I met my wife. I was at his engagement party, and my wife was there, and I was there, and so I owe a lot to Brian. And he was like rolling the film, and he was like, "Do you see what you're doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like sliding left. He's like, "No, you're sliding to my side." He's like, "When you do that, you make it harder for me." I'm like, "Yeah, but you're the best lineman." He's like, no. He's like, "You don't understand." And so I think that I really did think the guys will tell you, like, I was a gunslinger mentality, and I would hold on to it as long as I could. And but the problem with that was I was not fleet-footed, and it was just one of those things where trying to hold on, and I didn't ever mind taking a hit. It just the rushing yards. There's a lot to talk about with that in regards to, like, I'm just not David Garrard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not David Garrard, and there was this thought that they could do some things, and as a coach, you know, the best coaches can adjust to what they have, and I'm not saying that they should have changed everything. But what I'm saying is there's only one David Garrard.
Yeah.
I remember being on the practice field, bowl prep, David, we're on like the -10. We're doing a coming out offense. And either Torrey Morris or somebody, Derek Collier, just threw his hand up and went. And David, it was a live period. He scrambles and he uncorks a ball. I kid you not, went 75 in the air. And was caught, and me and Desmond Robinson looked at each other, and we basically said, well, "We can't do that." You know what I mean? Like, you know. And so I think that had I had a more self-awareness about what I was good at, then I probably wouldn't try to cash checks that my body couldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think that's humbling. I knew I was in the negative. I wasn't surprised when you said the negative, but that's a lot of negative right there.
Well, yeah, a few stats. Which, by the way, that shouldn't go on a quarterback's rushing stats anyway. But hey, it is what it is. So,
we're responsible for everything and learning protections and
another lesson you're teaching your guys.
Exactly.
2026, right?
Exactly.
Paul, we're up against it, man. This was great. I'd love to do it again. Let's keep in touch and talk more football, whether it be old stories or what you're doing now. But thank you so much. So for folks that want to like learn more about what you're doing as far as who you're training, where you're doing, what's the organization called?
I go by Paul Troth Quarterback University, but on socials it's at Coach_Paul Troth, and you can find me on mostly. I'm an Instagram guy. I can't. Okay. I'm not too old to do. I do Facebook, but I don't want to be called old by the kids, and then I can't get down on the Snap and the TikTok, so I stick with Instagram.
Good deal. Hey, great to talk with you, man. Let's for sure do it again down the road, Paul.
Yeah, you guys keep doing your thing. So proud of you guys, and love Pirate Nation. Thank you guys.
Awesome chat with former Pirate QB Paul Troth, who knows a thing or two about our new incoming quarterback, and also talked about his career here. And Slim 80 Bryce Williams joins us. And Bryce, I was telling you about Paul Troth, the least amount of rushing yards in ECU history, if you want to look at it that way, with negative 271. And we talked about the hits he took and the sacks, and he said quite a bit of those were on him. Some were other circumstances. Looked for your name in the all-time rushing list, but Bryce Williams never had a carry or even caught a pass behind the line of scrimmage.
Never did. He was so good. So good at tight end, you can't put him anywhere else.
Right. Or a tight end around,
Put him in at fullback for inside the one.
You lined up in the backfield, right? Did you ever?
Yeah. I could have easily leaked over,
Cool. However, Bryce Williams credited one kick return for a yard.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be like an onside or something.
It had to be.
Or like a squib.
Oh, yeah, a squib.
A squib that was not obtainable to carry on. I don't really know. I'd love to find that video.
And the man can hit 4 tackles.
Boy, I'm a banger.
In your ECU career to go with the touchdowns and catches and everything.
I'm almost to Zeke.
We'll see how many tackles Zeke had in his career and compare it to you. More with Bryce. Bryce has questions about who the heck's on our roster.
Well, I got answers.
J-Bone has answers. We'll talk about that when we return Pirate Radio Live after this.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Greenville Motor Company celebrating 40 years serving the automotive needs of Greenville and Eastern Carolina. Here is Greenville Motor Company's Brian Cook.
Our factory-trained service professionals with years of experience are here to work on all makes and models of your vehicles, and we want to service your vehicles for life. We have comprehensive vehicle maintenance, oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, and much more.
Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Go to driveherenow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is Alex Harper, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, yucking it up with Bryce Williams, J-Bone.
You ain't skipped a beat.
Shirley Rhodes here. We got intern Tyson day one, intern Avery, intern Zach in the back.
Who's who?
Getting the work in. That is Avery. You know Avery.
Oh yeah,
Football
he's a young
player.
fella.
Yeah. And that is day one intern Tyson.
What's up?
Bryce Williams, Tyson. Do you know Zach? You know Zach.
Dude's stranger. I don't know him.
Yeah. Y'all were supposed to like hunt together or something. I'm assuming that never came
never got
to fruition.
that invite, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on him.
There you go. Best thing to do.
Turn my headphones up.
What are you,
bad.
fisticuffs over there? I can't hear.
My snare. I got no snare.
Put some treble
All right.
in it.
Oh, that's good.
It's good.
Too loud.
All right. Great chat with Paul Troth a moment ago. Oh, by the way, Bryce, you are 329 tackles short of Zeke Bigger.
Oh.
So 329. You can get there. You can get there.
How
one day.
many reception yards, receiving yards is he short of Bryce Williams?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, because he got
a big fat zero.
Well, interceptions don't count.
He did have one touchdown.
Clear.
And he scored that touchdown against North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I wanted to call that game over in the first half. I didn't. But when Zeke had that pick six, I said, it's party time here.
Oh, man.
It's celebration time. What a fun day at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. Will there be fun days in 2026? I say yes.
Yeah, we play Central.
All right. We'll have at least one fun day. I think we'll have a lot of fun days. But, Bryce, we will have a team. We will have a roster.
Roster?
All right. Jared's got answers. So what are your questions about this team?
Jared, the portal's a madhouse, right?
Yeah.
You know, fish swimming everywhere.
Yeah.
Who have we netted?
Who have we netted? Well, how much time you got, buddy? Because we got 20 bodies.
Well,
Clayton Bigsby?
I got about 30 minutes.
Where do you want me to start? I can't even begin to that quote. Let's see.
Let me ask a question for Bryce. Because that was a question with 19 answers. And
20 answers.
I think we need to narrow it down a little bit. I'm a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Riles and Connor, they left the coop. So them boys are gone. Dang, I wish they were still here.
Dang.
But gosh darn it, did we bring in any tight ends?
Oh, we brought in two. And me and Bryce talked about one last week, and he knows the guy. Great relationship with them.
Yeah.
Formerly of Nebraska and Texas Rio Grande Valley, Ismail Smith Flores. And then
how you know this fella?
Yeah, I kind of threw him under the. I was just joking with him, and I was like, "Oh, Bryce, you know this guy? You've seen him play. How is he?" He's like, "Oh, well, he's from Texas Rio Grande Valley."
There we go.
And then Cannon Hamlet, App State tight end.
Cannon Hamlet, App State tight ends. That's what we've got. Who? We only have two tight ends.
Oh, there was some. The one you watched drop a pass.
Yeah.
Mason Brown.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Dang.
And
that's all we got.
could add more.
Yeah, we will definitely add more.
Yeah.
But there's more pass catchers on that list, too.
Got Furman wide receiver Jakeith Hamilton. North Texas wide receiver Landon Sides. Wake Forest wide receiver Jeremiah Melvin.
Four-star recruit.
Miami wide receiver Ray Joseph.
Oh, Ray.
So, Bryce, I asked Andre Allison this. I'll ask you. Would you rather, because we're going both ways here, but would you rather bring in a guy from the portal, from the FCS, that has put together... did you ask him this question?
But I want to... I like to
can you reiterate it for me? Would you rather bring in a guy like
Jakeith
Hamilton from Furman, or a guy like your Wake Forest receiver over there,
Jeremiah Melvin,
who was a 4-star guy at a bigger school?
Nah, I'd rather bring him up. I feel like not all the time, but sometimes just the
hungry dog,
the hungry dog. I don't want that complacent show dog. Sometimes I think that's what you could get coming down thinking they're entitled to that position. Not all the time, but I'm just speaking on.
You know what you want? A hungry show dog like Anthony Smith, who came from NC State and balled out here.
Because sometimes these guys, they don't feel like they got their just due, and they got a chip on their shoulder. They want to prove them wrong, and that, I think, will be Jeremiah Melvin.
100%. You took the words right out of my mouth.
All right. Now,
any other questions?
Yeah, I got questions. It's great to have all these parts, right? These shiny pieces and parts. If you ain't got an O-line, it ain't going to matter. Because you can't get the damn ball.
We got any hogs up front? We got any hogs?
Hogs?
Wasn't that's kind of a Redskins thing, right?
The Hogs. They were the Hogs.
Yeah. We brought in Northern Arizona guard Ethan Kramer. We brought in Southern Miss tackle Hayes Creel, and Kennesaw State guard Brandon Best, better than the rest.
Nice.
Now, this is like a foreign language to everybody, pretty much. You're just naming people. They could be fake names for all we know.
Yeah,
we don't
I
know.
actually just made these up. And these schools.
You're clever.
Northern Arizona, that ain't real.
Like, point being, we don't know, how these guys are going to be, how they're going to fit in. But on paper, looks pretty good. Yeah. And we had spots to fill and fill quickly. And credit to the coaching staff for going out and doing that. And there are still some names that could be joining that list.
Absolutely. The portal is still open for guys to get in until the 17th. And then we're going to be adding a lot more until then and way after then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bryce, you had a question about an exit from the portal. Chasten Ditta. Why?
Yeah.
I told you I don't know. And I
Well, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it because I think now, obviously, the whole offensive staff almost is gone. So that has probably a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
And maybe it's we bring in Mitch Griffiths and it's like, hey, you're going to compete. Maybe he thought he was the guy locked in for QB1 next year. There's a lot of components to go into it. But to me, it just doesn't make any sense as to why a school would be like, oh, yeah, come on in here. You're going to start here.
Yeah.
Because what did he really show? I mean, for the circumstances, his performance in the bowl game were great. But if you just box score watch, 8 for 17 does not move the needle.
Yeah.
It may move it back, if anything.
Yeah, Blake Harrell's pretty honest. Maybe he had the conversation, we're going to bring in 2 quarterbacks from the portal.
And Mully texted me that on Friday as I was talking about it. Maybe he was asked to leave, or I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We're just speculating.
Speculation.
But bottom line, he is a Texas guy.
He is a North Texas Mean Green.
And he's from
Texas.
So there is that.
Yeah.
That you can kind of point to.
And I mean, hey, a lot of times people just want to go home.
I just want to
I went home. I still work in Green, but I went home.
To the place where you belong. Tight end check, Javante Connor.
Vanderbilt.
Going to the SEC, and Rouse.
Florida State.
Bryce.
Florida State. So all our impact players have homes.
Up, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, does that make you feel any different about it, or you still sour?
Javante Connor was, obviously performed very well. Slightly still just sour. Like, daggum, just settle in and be the man and ball out. Like, that's just my thought.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's always, the SEC is cool to be a part of, big time ACC school, kudos to them for getting those opportunities, but just like, man, you were grounded here. You're going to, like, do you want playing time, or you just want to say, I went here and I sat the bench? Not saying that may be the case, but I'm just like, yeah, I guess they're just.
So I come from a farm family. We don't travel much. Like we set the roots, set them down and everything. There are a lot of people, and this was foreign to me, but they would go on like to foreign countries when they're in college and travel and do all that stuff. Yeah. I think some of these guys just like want to like live life by traveling while they're young or something, and don't care about a team or where they're school or where they are. They're like, hey, I think next year I want to live in Tallahassee.
I mean, the Serial Riles is a Florida guy. Now, granted, it's the opposite end of the state where he's from, but maybe he just wanted to go back to Florida. Maybe he grew up wanting to play for
Maybe
Florida
he's
State.
Florida man deep down.
Yeah. And Jamarly Riddle from Georgia. He probably grew up wanting to be a Bulldog. And by God, he played well enough to be one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our main guy on defense.
That's the one that really hurt, because I wanted, hey, in the third round, this team selects Jamarly Riddle, safety from East Carolina.
Yeah, definitely got potential. So I do feel like Bryce he hasn't fully come around, but your attitude is changing year by year a little. You're a little less salty.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what's going on, and I was just sort of thinking, it's like, do these guys, it's just weird to think, like, you go through the season, as a player, even if you're playing, and your head's not, like, just fully in the game, in with the university, in with the team, is because you're just thinking ahead. Where am I going to go after the season?
I hope that's not the case, but it probably is.
That's what's weird
especially the last month, probably.
For the majority of these guys, it's definitely like late October, early November. Where can I go? What can I get? Yeah. But at least with McCrimmon, Poku, and Riddle, and Zion Wilson, they played the bowl game.
Yeah, I mean, they finished it out.
The season.
Yeah. And Riddle got hurt in the bowl game.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of guys choose to sit out.
Yeah.
To risk that injury. All right, we need to take a break. We'll come back. Pirate Radio Outdoors with Bryce Williams and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. We're back with you after this timeout.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Hey, Pirate Nation. I'm Frank Etheridge with First Flight Credit Union. On behalf of our staff and membership, we would like to wish you a Happy New Year. At First Flight Credit Union, members, teams, and communities and families come first with a mission to take better care. Whether you would like for us to help you look at refinancing, opening a deposit account, or simply talk through your future home loan, we're here for you. Stop by one of our local branches in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room in downtown Greenville, where the drinks are cold, the food is fire, and the fun never stops. Check us out every night at 7 for our special events. Tuesday night is Singo, Wednesday Hollywood Trivia, Thursdays Kahoot Night, and Fridays is Tunes and Taps starting at 7 p.m. Don't miss Yappy Hour, Thursday through Saturday 4 to 7, where we serve up half-price apps from the toolbox. Make sure to check out our new menu featuring the Taco Wrap, North Carolina Cowboy Flatbread, and Buffalo Loaded Chips. Check out our Facebook page for more information. Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room, where good times are always on tap.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Hey, Pirate friends. This is Rhonda from Russell's in downtown Washington, inviting you to join us right now for our big winter clearance sale. Christmas exchanges are complete, and the winter clearance sale features all ladies merchandise 50% off and men's winter merchandise 40% off. The selection is fantastic from name brands like Johnny O, Peter Millar, Duckhead, and more. The deals are great, and the customer service is even better. So come see us at Russell's in downtown Washington on Main Street for great savings.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one. Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Petey Pablo, and right now you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Raise up!
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the pirate nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you. Bryce loves throwing darts.
We always take it up to the final second.
Bryce is contractually obligated to speak as we come back on the air. And he does it every time consistently.
Hey, throw some darts.
Throw some
darts, man.
That's all you got to do.
Oh, man. I think this happened over the break. I wanted to get the Phillip Rivers mic'd up because it sounds just like Bryce Williams.
Shoot, man.
He don't cuss. He says dang, and it is crazy.
You knocked the sauce out of me, man.
But he don't get ugly. He don't talk ugly.
That's my favorite one where like it's mid sack and he throws a touchdown. It's like 90 yards,
right in the guy's face.
He's like, hey, he gets to the he's like, hey man, don't tell him to do that. He's like, I'm just saying, man, 90 yards.
He's like Kenny Powers in some ways, without the language.
He's the Christian Kenny Powers.
Christian Kenny. All right, we will go Pirate Radio outdoors. Strauss Marine. Bryce, what you been up to on the boat or in the woods this week?
Man, I tell you what, deer season has consumed a lot of my mind. I would say time. I mean, I've been able to get in the woods pretty often.
Bryce, it's a physical game, but you're saying it's a mental game as well.
It's a mental game, constantly. Where do I go? Who do I do this? Do I shoot this thing? Do I, what do I throw? I mean, people just don't understand the cognitive capacity you need.
Whoa!
This guy puts on the vest in his vocab expands.
And, an outdoorsman, like what we go through constantly. No, I mean, there's, my fellow outdoorsmen, they know it.
They're out there saying, yes, preach.
Yeah, preach it, brother.
Amen.
I'm going to preach that. Zach knows. A lot of questions go into a trip, whether it's hunting or fishing. And I was able to get on the boat this weekend. I've been deer hunting, just doing all I can to deer hunt now. Deer season's over. So I said, well, I'm going to show some love to the old boat and skint her back. this weekend out in, where did I go? In the old Pamlico, and caught some trout. I did not get skunked. It was actually a solo trip. Wasn't planned, but people's stuff change. But ended up catching a few trout, just little dinks. Unfortunately, no keepers or anything like that. But good Lord blessed me with a good day, the opportunity. Caught some fish, and then I ran the river trying to, fish and do some scouting, like for some ducks. And man, there's like nothing out on the water right now, at least where I was. And there's some birds, but so fishing and scouting some ducks, and who knows what this weekend will entail for me.
It is mid-January. What's on the horizon? Kind of what's next? Late January, February, March?
Hunting, we got duck hunting to the end of this month. I think squirrel, rabbits.
You want to go rabbit hunting?
You know what? Just right up the road.
Right up the road.
Yep.
I know a spot.
That, and I'm sure there's some miscellaneous critters out there, but then trout fishing is, still on it.
Does possum have a season?
Possum, I don't think has really a season. I think you can trap them, but then again, that's...
So you can shoot them whenever you want?
I'm not going to say it on the air, but, okay. You should better judge, If they're a menace, then, do what you feel.
Stroud's Marine, Parts Plus. You can give them a call, 252-751-0415, or see them on Rivet Street, and they got that great... I almost said showroom. It's like a showroom warehouse kind of deal. Humongo.
They just need to go for a tour.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think my man Caleb offers a tour, but, if you say, hey, I'm looking to this and see what he got, I think y'all be highly impressed if you are a boat owner and want to handle the projects yourself. He is the man to go to for it.
All right, Bryce, we'll take a time out, come back, and have one more segment for you on this Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We'll tell you what's coming up on Wednesday's show as the guests keep rolling in. Back with you after this.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
One of the biggest advantages of working with a local insurance agency like Flatlands Jessup is our independence. Unlike the cavemen and khaki wearers at national agencies, we shop multiple insurance carriers under one roof to save you time and truly find the best coverage for you. We don't charge a consulting fee. You can get help from the local award-winning team without paying a penny more than you would if you enrolled yourself. Convenience, cost savings, customer service, that's a win. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
Fat Wraps have officially returned to Wings Over Greenville for a limited time only. And to celebrate, Wings Over is giving fans an exclusive deal starting now through February 1st. Use promo code FATWRAP25 to get 25% off your first Fat Wrap. Make sure to download the Wings Over app and join the Frequent Flyer Club, where you can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And if you're a first-time user, get free tenders just for signing up. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
Aces for Autism, a nonprofit, is here to provide opportunities for individuals with autism and their families. A place of hope, joy, and success. Whether it's helping a child make their first sound or preparing a young adult for vocational opportunities, we provide support where it wasn't available before. You can help us support families by supporting Aces for Autism's Team Together campaign. There are many ways to participate, such as buying a brick or sponsoring a room. To learn more about our state-of-the-art facility, visit acestogether.com.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store, serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
This is Dale Murphy, 2-time National League MVP and number 3 with the Atlanta Braves. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was not a good day for the stock market today. The Dow was down 398 points and closed at 49,191. The NASDAQ was down 24 points at 23,709. The S&P fell 13 points and finished the day at 6,963. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
A resignation letter.
They come and they go.
All right, back with you on Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. What do we got coming up Wednesday? We got our regulars, Ken Watlington.
Hey, dude.
WNCT Channel 9, Donnell Coley from the Daily Reflector. And then, Jared, you set up an interview with Joey Johnston.
Yeah, senior writer for the University of South Florida. East Carolina will travel to Tampa tomorrow to face off on the hardwood against the Bulls. And we'll talk a little. Hey, Josh Aldridge went to South Florida. See how they're attacking the portal. See how the portal's attacking them. So it's going to be a good conversation with Joey Johnston coming up tomorrow, 4:40.
My old pal, Ariel Epstein, formerly of WCTI Channel 12, now a name in the gambling world nationally. She will join us to talk NFL playoffs. We recorded the interview today as Mike Tomlin stepped down. So got an instant reaction to that. But she'll talk about the divisional round of the playoffs. And hour 3, J.D. Lampley. J-Bone talked to him last week. We'll talk more to him coming up this week. And talked to Mike Wright today for the second time in 2 weeks and asked him about high school football. Maybe we'll dive into some of that with JD.
Well, Donnell Coley he covered J.D. Lampley in high school. And then I found out last week when I had Parker Bird on the show, J.D. Lampley ended Parker Bird's football career.
J.D. Lampley ended Parker Bird's football career.
In high school, they played each other, and Parker Bird said he dropped me on my head, and I said, I'm too good at baseball to be doing this.
Smart man.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't say that on the air. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Bryce. Did we see the last of a legend last night? Aaron Rodgers goes out with was his final pass a pick six?
Yeah. Before you get his reaction, somebody asked him in the post game, "Hey, why did Mason Rudolph finish the game? Why didn't you go in for that last series?" And he just said it was 30-6. Next question.
He got real salty. He also dropped an F-bomb when somebody asked a second question about Mike Tomlin. He was like, "I told you how I feel about Mike. I just answered the effing question." and then he left.
He's done.
I think he's done.
Pick 6.
Yeah.
Kalen Bullock, man, great player.
Dang.
They got routed by, which was a close game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 23 points scored in the fourth quarter for the Houston Texans. It was 7-6 going into that.
Well, y'all would be proud of me. I think I've watched not all of it, but just a handful of the last little bits of these playoff wild card games.
It was a great weekend. Panthers-Rams was awesome.
Panthers-Rams, and then it was San Fran Eagles, and then there was
the Bears game Saturday night. Bears-Packers was awesome.
Yeah. So they were, what was the stat? It was like, it showed those three games all determined, the last 2 minute, 30 seconds or whatever it was, last drive, to regain position, to win or whatever, however they worded it.
All right, Bryce has ties with at least a couple of these teams, and so we'll hear how you want to go with. First of all, Bears Rams. I think I know where you're going with that one. Who you picking?
Rams.
You got to get going with Rams there. And then Saturday night, J-Bone. Who do we got?
Seahawks Niners.
I'm gonna go Niners for Christian McCaffrey.
All right, on Sunday. The New England Patriots hosting the Houston Texans.
I'll go Patriots.
You got ties with the Pats, although this is a different Patriots.
Yes, definitely a different Patriots.
And then final game of the weekend. Wait, I did that backwards.
Saturday,
yeah, I did it. So who's the other game?
Bills-Broncos.
Bills-Broncos, first game on Saturday.
I'm going to go Bills with Josh Allen.
You worked out with Josh Allen?
Mm-hmm. And he gave me a Gatorade.
Josh Allen gave you a Gatorade?
He said, y'all boys thirsty? I said, yep.
You said, did you answer him like you answer my text?
Hey,
is
it cold up here in Wyoming?
He was like, that's a tight end 80's a weird guy, man.
Get him out of here.
He won't give me a straight answer.
He wants me to answer.
You got a future in not this.
Hey, what was that one thing I wanted a reaction on?
Oh, the red shirt. They changed it from 4 games to 9. You can play at least 9 games and still get a red shirt now. It was voted on unanimously among FBS coaches.
Well, yeah, I see why they would vote on it unanimously.
I mean, great. I guess you play 9 games, you get stats, but then you sit out. It's weird, man.
It's weird.
It's an audition for a new team, basically.
Oh, dude, there you
go. Sounds like crazy world, Bryce. By the time next week, college football won't even be the same as when
by the time this time next week, all of these guys will be back in the portal.
Probably
that's the world we live in.
And everybody, us included, will be wearing Guardian caps.
Yeah. Oh my God. We'll end it on that.
Thank you, Bryce.
Thank you.
Thank you, J-Bone.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Tyson Day One, Avery, Zach, Shirley Rhodes. See you mañana on an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. The following is an exclusive presentation of Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.